Yes, you are. You're gonna have to serve somebody. England or France. Am I live? Hopefully I'm live. Jesus Christ. It's a bit loud. See, my days are cold without you, but I'm hurting while I'm with you. Oh, let's flip and go, Mark. How you doing, man? Give me a brief moment. I'm just putting the live on YouTube notification on my story. Excuse me. How do I mute my flipping self to make throat noises? And I'm back. Flipping hell, let's go. Another raise, please. Let's go, Daniel. Hello, Jose Raul Capablanca. How are you doing? Good evening, Michael. Good evening, Mateo. Michael, you got given a good evening when I meant to instead just return your heart. Right. Right. I don't believe you did, Mr. Orotile. I do not believe you did. Or Oratile. Or I have no idea how to pronounce that. Oh yeah. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna dust off my screen. Quality stream. With my stream dusting. Whoa! I think I accidentally just started playing Positively 4th Street by Bob Dylan. You got a lot of nerve to say you are my friend. Right. Hold on. I've got a cup of tea that I must retrieve. Not quite sure why I started the stream before. I'm having it ready. Can you still see me? You can still see me. I just need to put some milk, some lait, some leche, you know what I'm saying, in my tea. And then we're good to go. If anyone would like to send me a challenge, please go ahead. We're going to be playing some subscribers today. You got a lot of nerve to say you are my friend. You just stood there grinning. Hello. You're now on 120k plus uncapped bonuses, 10k monthly. Next time you're first to a stream, you'll get that, mate. Next time you're first to a stream, you'll get that. Right now, you're gonna stay on a humble 110k. TJ Curly Fries. Have we got some challenges? I believe we do have some challenges. Where are the challenges? There are the challenges. Right. Mr. TJ Curly Fries. I mean, this is a fantastic profile picture. Let's play a Hairstrom Gambit. Let's flip and go. We've got a steaming cup of tea right here. A positively steaming cup of tea. Agreed. Okay, fantastic. Got 4 night shifts again on my job, start my new job. Oh, wonderful. Well, today I'm just excited for a stream of Mr. Frank Chess. How the hell are you doing? How the hell? How the devil are you? That's how the devil are you, old chap? Alright. Just gonna leave it there. What's up, man? What's up? Good to see you here, man. Man, I got the cup of tea. I might actually speak in an egregiously, excessively British accent for the rest of the stream. Obviously, to many of you, I already have an excessively British accent, but you can really get really like, You were a GM for 20 minutes today. What do you mean by this? What do you mean by this, Mr. Frank? Yeah, sorry, excuse me, Mark, I forgot. I forgot we had proud Irishman in the chat. Okay. Flipping hell. I've been ill for the past couple of days. I've been crushing Lemsip. And I sincerely hope that it doesn't come across in my tones. In my dulcet tones. What does that even mean? You're a victim of your own... Oh, good job. Fantastic job, Jose. Right, I'm putting it... I thought Mr. TJ Cuddy Fries would have just blundered terribly by now. No offense, of course. So, I'm just playing moves, really. There's very, very, very little that I'm aiming to do right now. Stephen Fry, David Mitchell. David Mitchell, one of the best to ever do it. That Mitchell and Webb look, so good. If I could meet, you know, in terms of celebrities that it would be an honor for me to meet, David Mitchell is up there. He's up there with the very best, the GOATs in my humble opinion. I'm a huge fan. Anyway. Okay. I do need to be careful. I probably just have a worse position. Let's go here and not allow anything into d5. I am just down a pawn with a worse position. I have played a stupid gambit and then done nothing with it. I was kind of expecting... Frank May, I'm waiting to hear what you mean by you were a GM for 20 minutes today. Do you mean you just played well for 20? Like, of course, you know, this can simply mean that, but I'm also very interested. Maybe you actually, I don't know, chess.com gave you the GM title for like 20 minutes. That would be pretty funny. Okay, let's go this way. Let's go this way. There's a TJ Curly Fries. Let's just double check the ELO is a legitimate ELO. Okay. 1400. I need to, yeah. Love that and Peep Show. Would I choose his best work? Yeah, for sure. Well, actually, I don't know if it's his best work, but it's very awesome. And Lee Mack. Big fan of Lee Mack as well. Huge fan of Lee Mack. Oh, you messaged it and it didn't show up. Hold on, sorry, mate. Let me change to live chat. If you wouldn't mind sending it again. I think for some reason things randomly get filtered out by the top chat setting. I don't really know why. I imagine what you said wasn't wildly inappropriate. Anyway, yeah. Big fan of... And his QI appearances. I'm a big fan of David Mitchell. What can I say? Both English accents, British included. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, excuse me. I did not mean to not give the Scottish their fair shake, and the Welsh, of course. I've got, I think, a pretty decent Scottish accent. I cannot do a Welsh accent to save my life. I can say like in the valleys, and that's about it, and that's not even very good. Whereas the Scottish accent, personally, no, that was terrible. Personally, how do you say it? Purple burglar alarm. Excuse me. What am I doing? Let's. Generally speaking, I have a decent Scottish accent. That was pretty poor, honestly. That was pretty terrible. I'm gonna go knight here. I don't really know what I'm doing. I just want to do something interesting. Okay, sick. If here, and I take and you take, and I go check, I think that actually works. No? Because the knight on f3 is undermined. For someone with a cold, there we go. Yeah, that's the excuse. That ain't too bad a Scottish accent for someone with a cold. There we go. That was I'll accept that one. That was alright. And yeah, we can grab this. Welsh accent is difficult. Very difficult. I'm fairly decent at giving at least a respectable stab at most international accents. Let's flip and go, Franz Lorraine, man. How you doing, man? How are you doing? Damn, we got some serious chess YouTube personalities in the chat today. Flipping Franz and Frank. A mere 1 letter difference. Alright, I should be winning here. Not that, you know, my opponent's put up a great fight here, although I don't think I really did much, you know, particularly interesting. By the way, if either of you would like games, I would love to. That's a move, I guess. Center's great. I kind of want to just lift the rook, honestly. How do you play? So pawns go forward, but if it's their first move, they can go 2 squares. That's basically all you need to know, honestly. Just send a request, mate. I'm assuming is what meant there. You got a lot of nerve to say you are my friend. Let's flipping go, Marshall. Man, it's gonna be a good stream. It's gonna be a great stream. Doing a great spring break, go having the gym, retired from chairs before you break my fast. Nice. Are you observing Ramadan? That's the real question. For your okay, let's just grab this rook. I mean, I could have also gone check here. Ooh, this is not a good position for my opponent. It is. There is an increment here though, so we could have a little fun. You know what I'm saying? Ain't it fun? Living in the real world. Your WTC senses were tingling. Okay, we're gonna. I mean, today, you know, we're playing subscribers. You know, I'm gonna stalemate everyone. That's the goal. The goal is to stalemate. Look, no, I'm joking. Goal is not to stalemate. I actually don't want to mate here though. Oh god damn it, TJ Curly Fries. I was gonna try and knight bishop mate you, but that's alright. Good Paramore reference. Let's flipping go downtown Darius Jackson. Okay, we got some more challenges coming in. Keep sending those guys. I'm gonna just really quickly play. What is it? I just want to make sure I can. Here we go. End games, checkmates. Don't send friend requests, guys. I'm sorry about that, but send challenges. Okay, right. I'm just gonna quickly do this to make sure I'm fresh as hell and I can do this all stream. Okay, sweet. Here and oh Christ, what is it? Hold on, guys. Oh, flipping out. Wait a second. I'm gonna do this quickly. I'll accept challenges afterwards. Sorry, I've not made this very clear. Damn it, I've messed this up in a fairly major way. Okay. How do I do this? I just want to make sure I've got it locked in, because then I think you go here, 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 here. Okay, sick. All right, it's locked in. It's locked in. We're ready to disrespect some people. We're ready to disrespect some of my adoring subscribers today. That's what we're ready to do. Mr. Charleston, let's get the game in. Let's get the game in. Okay, we'll play. What? This is rated. Oh, flipping out. Don't be sending me rated games, guys. Come on. I've dabbled, Marshall. I did approximately. I think I did it 3 times the other night. I couldn't sleep. Has anyone watched Adolescence on Netflix? It is beyond disturbing. Incredible and very well made, and I'm a big fan of Stephen Graham, but watched it all last night. I seldom watch Netflix. I seldom, you know, if I've got time in an evening, it's like, dude, I'll do a stream or something. I lay it all on the line. Listen, just put it out there. There's opportunities for wages today. There are opportunities for wages. That's all I'll say. Of course, Mr. TJ Curly Fries. Of course. And the wages can involve many things, but, you know, of course, the page, the Patreon, Actually, one sec, I do need to be promoting this significantly more than I am, because it's going to be, hold on, how do I do it? Patreon.com/WillTaylorChess, right? But I've got to put the https:// Does that work as a link? Pin this. Right. I believe it does. Can someone check that works for me? Marshall. Check for me that works. Okay, let's play G4, I don't know. Agreed, Mark. Agreed. If you win a game... Okay, fine, I'll do it. Works. Thank you, Dom. Thank you very muchos, as the Spanish say. Right, what am I doing? Hold on, remind me of the Icelandic palm gambit. Is it in the Scandi, I think, right? I pressed on it and my account was charged $4,000. Nice, nice, nice. So yeah, it works. Okay. Yeah, I'm actually gonna hit you guys with like phishing links in the chat, if you don't mind. If you mind, like, okay, I get it, but if you don't mind, then that'd be nice. Hold on. Icelandic palm gambit. So if I win this, Marky Mark's gonna deliver an oh so sweet. Okay, so it's a Scandinavian knight here, c4 e6. I mean, and I have to win a game with it. Did you say? Okay. All right. We'll go for it next. Oh, it's Parma. Excuse me. That does make sense actually. I don't know why I assumed. Is it German? Parma? No idea. Let's go for this. Might be kind of stupid, but also seems to make some sense. If takes, 95 takes, pawn takes. My opponent's got a good position. Ugh. Oh, sorry, Mr. Erling Time. I didn't see that you'd clarified what it was. What it is, oh, what's up? You're gonna see me repeatedly mute to just sort of make sniffling noises because I'm coming off the back of being so ill. Deutschland mentioned. Ja, das ist unheimlich schön. Do I take this? Thing is, if I take this like this, maybe could do this. What it is? Okay, I think I'm going here. Am I feeling better? I'm feeling better, yeah, but not quite right. Not quite right still. I do feel able to deliver a wondrous stream today though. I did 3 coaching calls with people today. I didn't, I didn't pass out or die, so seems to, broadly speaking, have been a success. Queen comes here. Could hit him with one of these. And come back out this way, I guess? Or I could come in this way as well. Ooh, there's something really cool about just throwing the kitchen sink at my opponent here. Dieser Kommentarbereich ist nun Eigentum der Bundesregierung Deutsch. Dude, listen, I can pronounce German words. I don't really understand all of them at all. Remember though, it's rated. Good point, but it does have an increment. It does have an increment, and I'm not remotely concerned. Hasn't even really crossed my mind to take this. Maybe it should have crossed my mind to take this. I'm gonna go for this, I guess. It looks kind of fun. And then I don't know, I'll either go like this or like this. I'm not quite sure yet. You could kind of get in your way having knights being symbiotic in that sense. In diesem Schritt wird fortan ausschließlich Deutsch gesprochen. Alright, well, I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, let's just bring this out. My opponent's kind of dashing over here. Dashing through the snow. Of course, Ethan, of course. Well, I'm not, I mean, there's no reason you can't. Whether you're guaranteed to, because there is an absolute flood of adoring fans trying to play, that's a voice break. But that's also an interesting question. But send a request and we'll see. You can let me know your username. I might get a little biased with it for no reason, other than that you asked. I want to have some fun here, man. I feel like this looks like fun, right? I mean, the king's on the D file. 23 seconds in a dream. 23 seconds and a dream. Was the new vid comedy one real bad? It will be tomorrow. I've been lacking this week, but I had to hand in an essay on the science of consciousness as part of a philosophy module. And now that is done, that is 16.6 recurring % of this semester, more commonly known as a 6th. And that's ticked off. I also... Ooh, so my opponent's playing on, I respect it. I don't know if their position's going to bear too much fruit. Not entirely sure. I only feel consciousness during Will Taylor Jazz streams. There we go. There we go. Come on, Marshall. How am I gonna do this? I need to win with the flipping Icelandic palm gambit. I'm all about wagers today, baby. I don't, condone gambling, but I am all about wagers today. Wagering and sneakily growing my Patreon account. Make a move, Charleston Chess. Okay, gonna make some quick moves here. Think you have mate with the knight? I may damn well have had mate with the knight. Is mate with the knight what I'm going for right now? I don't think so, as Mrs. Incredible says. I think they're just gonna flag, unfortunately. Damn. Alright, well, GG, Mr. Charleston Chess. Are you mentioning anything on Roger Penrose? No, not particularly. It's more of a philosophy module. So it's Penrose, mathematician, right? And I know he had some quite philosophical stuff to say, but I think it's more a sort of... It's actually more like neuroscience and psychology than anything else. Okay. GG. Thank you, Mr. Charleston. GG. Right. I need to play an Icelandic palm gambit. I need to play an Icelandic palm gambit. This is... and I can't do so without the black pieces. That's kind of tough. I'm doing my best. Can I implement terms for my challenge minimum elo, for instance, and it doesn't have to be today? Yeah, dude, for sure. Give me the minimum elo. Hold on, I'm playing like a buffoon. This is kind of a strong player. Capablanca. Panel of transfer. Yeah, that's the Caro Khan, right? I think. Probably. I'm pretty sure in some Scandinavian lines, you kind of, with the C6, you accidentally transpose into Caro Khan and then you try to cry. Mark, it's your choice, mate. It's your choice. You don't have to appeal to... Oh, that's a different Panov line. No, I'm pretty sure it's a transposition. I could be wrong, but when you play C6, the Panov transfer might transfer you into the Panov. I know it sounds I know it sounds crazy. I know it sounds insane. I was about to play D4 there. Right, I'm paying zero attention. I just played two 1200s with increment, and now I'm playing no increment against a 1500. Pretty sure it's not. I mean, maybe not. Maybe not. But it doesn't seem like a ridiculous theory, is all I'm saying. So what you want to do is Fianchetto a bishop and just bite on the ass of your own pawn chain. Now listen, friends, the Caro Khan's not being played here. Don't you worry, mate. Don't you fret. There is no way the Caro Khan's being played here. My opponent's just playing well. That's quite upsetting, honestly. Okay, I think we need to bring life to the bishop. What's the 1600 for the elo limit? I'm thinking 2000. That might be a big ask. Listen, Mr. Mark, I can go. Dude, if you're putting up a challenge, of course, it's your decision. Do I just do this? They don't have a light square bishop, I guess. It seems like reasonable, but actually, I might be getting kind of cooked here. Although if you ever push this probably hangs. I'll try and do it in the pool after this game. And by in the pool, I mean in the rated pool. I'm losing probably here. Let's just be completely real. This sucks. This sucks. I've put zero effort in here, and I've got a terrible position. Splashing around in the pool, of course. That seems odd. Or maybe I'm stupid, but it does seem kind of odd to me. What it is, what's up? Everyone needs a little love. Have I just given them this? I very much could have just given them this. I think I suck at chess. I'm pretty sure that's what I've decided. Okay, I just really want to give up my rook, honestly. That's what I'm looking to do. You think we're getting Jones v Aspinall? I damn hope so. Man, if we're not, I'm going to cry. I'm going to cry many tears. Many tears. Okay, we're gonna go here. We're gonna blunder this, and then we're gonna have a good time. encouraging effort. No, this. I mean, I'm playing like an idiot right now. I should really clarify that there's zero part of me that thinks I'm playing well. Did I watch Leon Edwards? Unfortunately, yes. Unfortunately, yes. 2000 is okay. Sick. Sick. Challenge expires 1 year from today, dude. I'm gonna get it today. I don't need to learn any of this nonsense opening. Pereira and Ankalaev rematch in August. Now that is good news. That is exceedingly good news. What was I trying to do here? Because I'm down 3 points of material and I've achieved nothing. And there's no increment on this damn game. Oh my god. Yeah, that sucks. Okay, I kind of forgot about that. Kind of forgot about it. Right, can I clutch up with 15 seconds? Man, I need to not accept incrementless challenges. It's the downfall of my streaming experience. What it is, what's up? So dismissive, dude. I'm not dismissive. I'm just saying I'm a savant. You know what I'm saying? I'm a chess genius. There's precisely no need for me to actually. Oh. Yeah, good find. Yeah. Okay, I'll lose that. Did I say nonsense opening? Oh, I probably did say nonsense opening. Forgive me. Yeah, this was a result of a distinct lack of remembering there was no increment on this game. Rather unfortunate, obviously. I kind of want to give a rematch because that was not a very great game. Forgive me. That was quite terrible. If they don't want a rematch, that's completely understandable. Right, okay. I must lock in now. I cannot be embarrassing myself in such a manner. I was just making moves for the sake of it. Okay. That's interesting. You play queen takes? Dude, I'll go for an IQP. I'll Magnus up right now. Kramnik is typing. Nah, there was no way that was a suspicious game, really. I just played like an idiot. There's nothing suspicious about that. Okay. I just didn't do anything remotely interesting whatsoever. However, having locked in, I think I have a fairly decent position. What it is, so. Hey, how's it going? It's going well, Mr. Bobo John. Thank you very much for asking. Here? Oh, they can just block. Damn it. I was kind of hoping for the block there, obviously. I might castle. How stupid is that? I just don't really want to cash in on this yet. Doesn't seem like a priority. Might be being stupid, honestly. I probably should have cashed on this. Guess there might just be bishop e4, but I was thinking maybe some f5. I don't know. When they ask in the interview room, I don't know. As Tion Wayne said. Yeah, this is just a bit naff, honestly. Just a little bit naff. A wee bit naff. As I would say if I were from Scotland, perhaps. Are we going to go into this endgame? I mean, I guess. Bishop f5 is not a worry. I'm just going to be up a pawn. It just feels like a bit of a boring endgame to play. I think that might be a blunder. Yeah, that sucks. Okay. GG. Would you like a quick decider? Tapis magique. Magique. Bonsoir. GG. I'll hit with a... No, actually, I'm assuming you're watching the stream. I can verbalize my response. GG. Or bon jeu. Oui, je parle couramment français. Oui, j'ai étudié français à l'école pour 4 ans. Donc, je parle couramment français. Alright. This is where I sneak into here, hopefully. Or they castle straight away. Ooh, but castling straight away does let me come into here anyway. Oh. Oh no. Ah. Zut alors. Tapis magique. Okay, no. This is actually fine somehow for them. What the hell? That's kind of upsetting, actually. How is that alright? How has that worked somehow? I think I have f4, right? But f4 takes. You take here. Huh. How the hell's that worked? You'd assume it can't have worked. You know, really. But apparently it has. I'll just try and bring the knight back out this way. Ooh. This was my sneaky idea. There may be something I'm missing, but I don't think so. Wow, the knights are wildly effective here, somehow. A wee naff is very different from a wee bit naff. Did I not say a wee bit? Damn it. Sorry, my inner Scotsman is more akin to Duan van der Merwe. And he's in fact South African. He's questionably Scottish. Alright, GG. Thank you very much for the games. Merci beaucoup. Oh, beaucoup. Ce n'est pas beaucoup. Je dis toujours beaucoup. And that is not good. Right. I'm going to accept challenges with increments. I needed to redeem myself after whatever the hell that first game was. That was garbage. Yeah, okay. Challenges with increments. Oh no, I was supposed to try the Icelandic palm. The Icelandic palmer, rather, sorry. Hello, Aman Ijaz. Okay, the challenge here is to win the game with 5 minutes on the clock. No, 4 minutes on the clock. I want to gain a full minute. And mate with an iron bishop. Don't resign, Mr. Mincho 1995. Now, if you're watching the stream, you could probably play... Damn, I thought we were going to go for knight e4 and try and punish. What do you mean challenge failed? How's the challenge failed? Oh, damn it. We're building time. There's a 2-second increment, baby. I could... Yeah, sure, Ethan. What's your username? Now, this is still interesting, because check here. I need 4 minutes on the clock. To know that it's not happening. Come on, Marshall, come on, dude. I'm up 15 seconds right now. I'm up 15 seconds right now. This ain't my first rodeo, baby. This ain't my first stream. This ain't my first WTC stream. Oh no, I just burned a bunch of time there. Not ideal. Play this, dude. Weaken some stuff for me, actually. Okay. Okay, hold on. I'm changing the challenge. Marshall was correct. Excuse me. Probably shouldn't have done that. I really think there was an exciting... idea there. Probably I could have sacked the bishop. I don't think I'm going to win with 4 minutes on the clock, unfortunately. I mean, maybe, but it's not a very fun experience to go for this. I don't know. It's kind of interesting. I might play this. In fact, I'm definitely going to play this. What am I talking about? I just had this as well, probably. I'm so mad I didn't play that, actually. That would have been way more fun. Castling was 2 moves and en passant didn't exist. I think en passant was the latest update, right? It was in like France in maybe the 1700s, I think. I'm pretty sure. How do we play? Send me a challenge and pray. That's how we play. Okay. What it is, what's up? Here. Now you want to take with the queen here, because you want to keep the pawn defending this. Otherwise, you take with the pawn, this becomes weak on g6. Damn. Okay, wow. I was trying to sort of bluff them there, clearly, but apparently no bluff was necessary. They took with the king. That seems relatively insane. Boba John Chess, please don't tell me the evaluation. That is not welcome here. What the hell? Obviously, you know, it's not much of a chance I lose this game, but still. Opinion on takebacks. If it's, you know, mutual consent, 2 parties, etc., etc. It's fantastic. Check. Yeah, I'm not. I mean, Marshall was correct. What a fool I was to have a dream. Nah, hold on. I can still dream. I can still dream. Still dreaming, yeah. Okay, I need to make approximately 30-something pre-moves. Mr. Mincho needs to resign. That's... Oh, no, not resign, excuse me. The exact opposite of that. Damn. A few Freudian slips here. Not particularly Freudian, actually. They were just slips. Yeah, I'm not quite sure this is going to happen, unfortunately. Yeah, they can unpin and protect them. Damn it. Okay, it will happen if they don't resign. I'm imagining they now resign, unfortunately. Dude, the bishop and knight mate with over 4 minutes on the clock is looking feasible. It's looking feasible. GG, Mincho, are you going to resign? Don't resign. God damn it, Mincho. God damn it, Mincho. Okay, right, hold on. I'm going to quickly try Mark's challenge, just to make sure I know what it is. What it is, oh. Just to make sure, it's this, knight f6 here, and then e6. And then I guess if they take, bishop takes, and this looks kind of scary. Ostensibly this maybe happens. I imagine there's some move here though. Otherwise this doesn't seem like much of a gambit. I guess bishop b4, bishop d2, queen e7. There we go. That looks interesting. Bishop e2. I mean, this is all the prep I need, baby. If knight e4 or something, and you take queen b4, knight e2. This just seems kind of even. Yeah, whatever. It just looks like a decent opening, eh? Okay. Right. We're gonna quickly. How do I have 2 challenges from the same person? That's my question. We're gonna quickly attempt to beat a 2000 rate player in this opening. I'm gonna try. Oh, this isn't 2000. God damn it. Okay, well, I'm gonna play it, and we'll see if Mark. Mark, this counts, right? Nah, this doesn't count. Nah, that's alright, mate. That's alright. GG. Thanks for the game. Yeah, I'm assuming this doesn't count, but I will win this game for you. I know I'm down on time a bunch. 1864 though, we'll see. Just gonna slide the bishop back to c7. That's gonna be gorgeous, and I'm just gonna hold this out, even though this is very weak now. Transfer a pony. What kind of cheese would you use to hide a horse? Mascarpone, baby. Yeah, it's tough out here. It's tough out here when you're this funny, dude. It's tough out here. Close this out. I'm tempting you to close this out. As the move after knight c3. I'll have a look at it. Hold on, I'm playing like an absolute imbecile. Hold on. Mr. Smooth Jenkins is hitting me with the Smooth Jenkins type moves, and it's not wildly encouraging actually. Do I just lose here? Damn it, Smooth Jenkins. God damn it. What the hell was that? Oh my god. I'll lose my queen. It's a classic. After I graduate, friends, after I graduate is when they'll be coming. Which will be in a couple months. A couple months. Right, this doesn't count because this was an 1800. He said 2000. He said a 2000, and unfortunately, I wasn't able to do it against 2000. I'm going to queue one more time, guys. I will get back to playing you guys in a minute, but I'm also far too tempted by the potential growth of my Patreon. Hold on, if I get it 2 times in a row against 1900, god damn it. Let's go, Caleb, man. I'm glad to see you back. Yeah, this is just probably garbage for me. Good, fantastic. Fantastique. Oui, très bien. Oui, merci. Très bien, fantastique. Oui, merci. Okay. This is entirely your fault, Mr. Mark. Hold on. I'm playing like an idiot. Okay, I'm gonna do this, maybe. I don't know. That seems kind of stupid as well. Genuinely, what am I doing? Is the interesting question. You've just got to ask yourself, what the hell am I doing? Kind of want to play A6 for that reason. Okay, this seems closed enough. Closed on Sunday. You my Chick-fil-A. It's my favorite Nazi singer. That's unfortunate. That's very unfortunate, actually. God damn, dude, I suck at chess. What is going on? I'm gonna get mated so badly here. It's getting set up for me to get absolutely toasted in the most unpleasant way. Oh, maybe not actually. Here. Yeah, why have I done that? What I'm looking for is this. Actually, this and this would be kind of cool. Canicule. That is, I believe, heat wave in French. Heat waves been me out. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Again, 0.6 and another win, so... right, I don't think I'm going to get a 2,000. If there are any 2,000 rated players in the chat, give me a game so I can beat you with the Icelandic Palm Gambit that I've never played before. Right, let's play It's 4-3. Woozle time, baby. We're going to bamboozle with the woozle. It's going to be a classic. It's going to be an absolute classic. Bamboozling with the woozling. B5. This is master level stuff right here. There are something like 50 odd games in the Masters database. That's kind of annoying. I don't go for any of the key lines, and instead just prevent me going for b4. And I've just hung this pawn. I should have played a6. Well, this is a fairly bad position. I have not listened to it, John. I have not listened to it. I've found, and I'm not really one to not listen to an artist because of their, tyrannical political views. I tend to be able to quite comfortably just enjoy the music. But I'm just not really feeling the whole Kanye thing at the moment, man. I can't lie. It doesn't really take away from his old music, but I've just not been listening to him so much. And I can't help but think it's not a coincidence that he's just being an idiot. It's just not. It's not funny anymore. Try different jokes. Hug and kiss my ass, X and O. Come on, man. How am I going to use a Kanye lyric to reference Kanye? I mean, I'm basically Kanye. I'm not. Jesus, I'm not. But it was low-key kind of fire. I mean, plausibly, very plausibly. I don't doubt it. I just haven't been particularly inclined to listen. Right, you're begging for a sacrifice here, right? You're begging for something to get sacrificed. My opponent's playing pretty well, though. God damn. I'm going to start with Queen B6. Like, you don't have the ability to play bishop c3 so easily. c3 looks softening at the very least. And when you have mate in 1, what you want to do is go for not quite mate in 1. Yeah, it's just tough. It's just not like funny, man. I know he's trying to be funny. He's trying to be like edgy, but it's just not. It just sucks. It's just boring, and potentially extremely harmful to the Jewish community. You know, that's probably more important than it being boring. But yeah, I don't know. I've just been disenchanted with his music. False Prophets, as in by J. Cole. I support that. I massively support that. Right. What should I play? Rook a7? You take here. I sack my queen. Here, check. Okay. I mean, I'll call it a game. I'll call it a game. GG, Mr. It's 4-3. Seabass. As in Chilean like Seabass. Chilean like Seabass. This is a strong player. Let me lock in. Yes, Ethan, sorry. Do I listen to any old school music? Probably. I mean, listen, what would you mean by old school? Are we talking like rap? Are we talking, like, are you particularly picking a genre, or just any music from prior to a certain date? And if so, what is that date? Yeah, for sure. Why is my mic so low? The equipment I have is unfortunately not fantastic. I will invest multiple thousands of pounds in a very awesome setup when I graduate, which will be in a couple of months. So we're gonna have the sort of, this is the Old Testament of Will Taylor chess. The New Testament is gonna come thick and fast, straight to your face. Pause. Okay, don't particularly love this. I've been crushing Bob Dylan recently. I don't know if that's what you mean by old school in this context, but, you know, he's pretty old at this point. I assume he went to school, so. Okay, if I go e6 and we see this. Man is Led Zeppelin. 60. I mean, yeah. I mean, I'm in crushing Bob Dylan. That's as much as I'll give you for now. What else have I been listening to? Quite the latter half of Abbey Road. I'm a big fan of. What else? I'm very bad at dating music. I'm struggling to think right now. Do you never swear? No, I swear quite frequently. I tend to keep it off of my YouTube channel, because what's the need? Oh yeah, I swear at Marshall all the time. Like, if I'm a little enraged, it'll slip out for sure. Pause. But you know, I just feel like it's unnecessary on the YouTube channel. We've got potentially some young viewers, and while I'm sure if you're like 14, you are saying horrific things on a regular basis, as part of your childhood, like, I'm just not gonna exacerbate that. Man in Me, very good song. The man in me will do nearly any task. As for camping. We'll be swearing all over the Patreon. Go check it out. True. I will say any word in that. Not any word. But yeah, I feel a little less censored on the Patreon, maybe. We'll see. I'm not particularly censored. It's not like I'm effing and blinded all the time. I do tend to if I'm tempted to on the channel and I know I'm recording, I'll probably go for like a flipping hell. Although I regularly say that anyway, it's just a legitimate exclamation. So, not quite sure. Songs in the background on Instagram. Hell yeah. Thanks, man. As for compensation, there's a little you would ask. Every word in songs on the Patreon. We'll take Glazer. It depends what songs we're singing. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We'll take a Glacier. I'm just moving at this point. I've got very little direction to what I'm doing. I should probably try and do something more interesting. Will should also be a singer. Then I'd have to work late. I'm working late. Sabrina Carpenter reference? Come on, man. I mean, we're all over the place today. We're all over the place today. Crushing Sabrina Carpenter references. It doesn't get better than this. Okay, I'll come across here, I guess. There's another thing I can't do. I'm pretty bad at football. Pretty bad at football. Was kind of nasty at rugby for a long time. Never really developed any football skills. Do suck quite a lot of football. Apart from that, I'm basically the best at everything. It's Queen E7. Apart from chess, because I'm probably losing here somehow. Oh man, I really wish I had my opponent's position here. Hell yeah, Obeid, I appreciate that, man. Thank you. It'd be a great decision to hire me to sing music at your wedding. Football or football? I'm talking about the UK use of the word football. The global use of the word football, apart from in America and I believe Australia. I'm not talking about American football. Else I would have, you know, I think I'd be kind of nasty at American football. I don't know. I'm pretty good at like sidestepping and relatively agile, I think. Although I haven't done much cardio for a while, so maybe I suck. I've just been lifting weights and, you know, not even really getting very far with that. Actually, no, I mean, it's good progress. Hello. Can you make an arena? No. Maybe. But for now, absolutely not. Yeah, I'd rather not hang this pawn. I mean, my opponent's just playing well, right? There's not, like, a whole lot. I'm not really asking any difficult questions, though. Gotta ask difficult questions. You can't expect your opponent to just... Oh, I'm so stupid. I just missed something beautiful. God damn it, dude. Oh, wait, no, it still works? Damn it, they can take with the rook. I think I had queen h3 and then knight f3. Oh, that's so annoying. That's so annoying that I missed that. God damn it. And now I've hung my flipping d-pawn. Ah, that's a lack of concentration. That's a complete lack of concentration. What a stupid div. What a foolish div. I could play queen c... queen c8 if I was looking to hang it, of course. I mean, maybe I'm wrong about that, but I don't think I am. I think I've just messed up in a fairly enormous way. Knight e3 maybe? Let's go here. Okay, there's a 2-second increment, so I feel relatively fine about the position. You know? Oh dear. There we go. There we go. Now it's an easy win. That's the easiest win I've ever had in my life. You best not resign, Mr. Seabass. You'd best not resign. That would have been a dangerous pre-move. Absolute gimme that right there. An absolute gimme that. Okay, this seems to be relatively indefensible. Relatively indefensible. Relatively indefensible. And I think it's time. I think it's time. Hold on. Bishop, bishop, knight, rook, rook. Oh yeah, baby. What are we doing here? Okay, knights are in the correct place. King's in the correct place. Let's give a little check maybe. Give it a little check. And I need 2 bishops and 2 rooks. Okay, so let's go and let's go make a little bishop, and then we'll make the other bishop, because the only real way you can go wrong here is by somehow failing to make one of each kind. You know? I'm gonna kill myself. That's another way you can go wrong. The other way you can go wrong is stalemating. And I don't know, some people have fallen prey to that. Me personally, I tend not to. I find it quite difficult to blunder stalemate. Like it just doesn't really happen to me too often. Did I miss a free knight on move 13? Don't worry, I'll get it. Mr. Flipping out, that is a Greek name that I can't pronounce. Gamma, iota, omega, rho, epsilon, omicron, sigma, is that? So that's Giorios, Gyros, like the food. There's no way. If this is actually what I've done. No, okay, I'm nowhere near. Damn it. Oh wait, no, that's a G. That's not an upside. So it's is it George? No. Georgus. Dude, I'm butchering your name. I'm trying my best. Listen, GG missed it. Why did I accept the rematch? I wasn't looking to accept the rematch. Because I'm trying to do this challenge. Forgive me, Mr. Seabass. I'm trying to do a quick challenge. I want to get a 2,000 rated player and then beat them with the Icelandic Palm Gambit. God damn it, man. There must be some 2,000s in the flipping chat that can play against me right now. Fancy a bit of Jeff Buckley. Unfortunately, that would result in the copyright claim of this stream, and it's not something I'm willing to have happen right now. Oh, this is boring as hell. Decent attempt. I mean, I know Greek letters purely from maths. That's then... That's a lambda. Xalkos. I don't know how to actually pronounce the whatever letter the X is. Hell yeah! Wait, are you 2000, Mr. Rafa? Because it needs to be 2000 for Mark to page it up. Now they're gonna come in here with the fork. I kind of wish to encourage that, honestly. I kind of wish to encourage that. I do wish to encourage this. No, I'll just go here. I don't think I'm mating here though, is the problem. 900 right now. You suck, dude. You actually trash at the game. Rafa, why are you so bad, bro? I think I'm getting flagged here. I forgot I was playing 1-0 bullet. And I so nearly clutched that, man. What is wrong with me? Why did I premium? I could have premium takes. Okay, well, that's all right. No, I don't think Legion. I think Mark's basically saying the Patreon. He will gift a Patreon membership if I beat someone who is 2,000 raid with the Icelandic Palm Gambit. Unfortunately, we don't have any 2,000s right now. Chat absolutely sucks. What do you mean? Why is chat disabled? I don't know if chat is disabled. I mean, my chat is... No. Leave by the flag, die by the flag. I mean, yeah, no, I clearly didn't deserve that game. I had no... Again, I have very... No, I meant to play the Icelandic Palm Gambit. Actually, it wouldn't have made any difference. Yeah, sorry, Rafa. It's... I'm not saying that you are not absolutely competent at the game of chess. I just need to... I need someone to be rated 2,000. so that Mark's fulfilled. Okay. Okay. Let's go back this way. I don't know what I'm doing. Seems okay. Ugh. I mean, they've got a fairly permanent issue with these double pawns. Also 1900. Neither was agree 2000. Yeah, true, but then I just lose to them. That's the problem. Then we'd just be facing a bunch of losses. And that's not really what I'm looking to do right now. Not really looking to just lose a bunch of games against Greek FIDE masters. Let alone any ethnicity FIDE masters, to be honest. Can I do this? I'm going to do it. It looks kind of fun. We're going to hang the queen, and I'm hoping to get a bishop pair for the queen. Because, of course, right now, we attack the queen, we attack this, and we attack the bishop. So, this looks fun. This looks fun and playable, and... Oh, no, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Okay, fantastic. Good. Yeah, okay, well... This depends. Is Ethan stream sniping right now? Or not? That's the question. Ooh, that seems odd. I respect it. It seems odd. I think he just missed bishop f5. Right. At this point... I have a pawn and a knight for a rook, is it? Okay. I'm thinking we could get a cool checkmate here somehow. I don't know why. It just feels like maybe. If I'm really ambitious with my ponies. Somehow. Some way. Somewhere over the rainbow. Way up high. Somewhere. I imagine it was Marsh. Some people disable the chat because they can't hack the trash talk, and that's understandable. I find chess trash talk extremely cringe though, so that's I never really engage in that myself. It's like, dude, you're playing online chess. That's all I've really got to say. Okay, this knight looks like it's kind of trapped. And then I'm walking into this. What if I just go here? I could take, of course, but then I lose this. So I don't know, I move this first, and then... Where exactly is the knight going is my question. Mullet update. The mullet is flowing. The locks, the long locks are... I have a very disgraceful spot on this side of my face right now. It's on my good side. Oh, dude, right. Hell am I doing? Let's go check. This is what I'm just thinking that we could cook up something kind of nasty here. And yeah, I mean, we have all sorts of wins. Is it 1985? Damn. Yeah, it is. It is in fact 1985. My mullet. I kind of want to... I just don't think... I don't see the follow-up. Oh, it'd be so cool if they pushed this pawn. I've obviously got a bunch of wins here. I could just do this. If it was 1985, I'd probably buy some Bitcoin, I'd imagine. Okay, we're gonna do this. I wanna be really creative here. I'm not looking to just cash in on material, simplify and win. That's boring as hell. And I do not intend. Yeah, this sucks. I've probably got to... Man, all I wanted for Christmas... Bitcoin 985. Yeah, dude, Bitcoin existed. 985. You didn't know that. It's kind of embarrassing you didn't know that. Okay, I'll go for this. I'm trying to be romantic here. I'm trying to be resourceful. I'm trying to use my pieces. Unfortunately... It doesn't seem to be happening for me. I do have this. That's insane, Mario. It's an interestingly... Ooh, hold on. Hold on, it might be happening, because this is the discovery. This... I mean, the ponies are dancing, you know what I'm saying? Surely. Surely. I can sort of just leave them tangled here. Leave this king tangled amongst ponies. All I flipping need is an Icelandic palm gambit, man. Once I get that, I can probably... Just grab this. Your first house cost you £2,000. God damn. Now, I don't know, accounting for inflation, what that looks like, but I'd imagine that's pretty damn cheap. God, flipping hell. Oh, my knight. That actually is kind of on my knight because they attack this. I'm going to get into an opposite colour bishop's endgame here. Yeah, I think I've just tried for too much here. I've tried for too much here. You know, I could have just simplified, had a better position. Clearly tried to sack my queen, didn't find it. Okay. This would be quite funny. I might draw blood from a stone and just go into an opposite colour bishop's endgame voluntarily. Play a Magnesian endgame, you know? Here we go. Let's get an objective draw. Two grand is frankly insane. What is £2,000 worth now at £2,000 in 1986? Oh, I'm all tired. Let me need some like cucumber to put on my eyes. I think. Accept a draw, dude. Come on now. Come on now. You know I'm playing this opposite colour bishop's endgame for a win. Although my opponent's being unnervingly accurate. Okay, let's see. Let's see if Mr. Ethan can hold this draw. I'll be impressed. I'll genuinely be very impressed. That was probably a bad move, actually. 786 to hold an opposite colour bishop's endgame draw is... That would be something. Although I've just made it very easy. I've just made it obscenely easy. What the hell? Why have I done that? 7.5k. Golly, man. What have I done? I've just drawn... Mr. Ethan. What the hell is Ethan's actual rating? I don't buy 786. I mean, maybe it's just easy. Okay, maybe like 1200, I guess, is more believable. I mean, goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. GG, man. I really just assumed you were significantly worse at chess than you were. Fair enough. Fair enough. Wait, what is this? What's the... Hold on, what's down here? Atomic Championship Qualifier. What the hell? Right, I'm going to try and get matched against the 2000 again. Oh, damn it, man. I just want to get 2000. That's all I want. That's all I need right now. The thing is, the second I do get a 2000, I won't then be able to play the flipping Icelandic Palm Gambit. I mean, I do still have this. Flipping out, what is my opponent doing? What is my opponent doing? There we go. Ooh. Oh no, my rook. Okay. And okay. And okay. Okay, okay. Are they going to resign? Oops. Maybe not. Nah, it's good. I've given them enough hope to play on. That's all I want to give them here. Is just enough hope to play on. Because I'm trying to do something a little unruly. A little rude, perhaps. Take this, dude. Well done. Either way, it's alright. Don't think twice, it's alright. There we go. Right, here we go. First of all, get out. Second of all, okay. And I'll nab this, and I'll go here. And I'll go here. And here, and here, and here. And here, and here, and here. And here, and here, and here, and here. Man, I was going to make a flipping bishop and a pawn. Yeah, I mean, I'm not getting a 2,000 rate play. So, I mean, it's simply unfortunate. Oh, wait, what am I doing? Play Blitz. Obviously, I'll get a 2,000 rated player in Blitz. Okay. Here we go. And I don't play the Icelandic Palm Gambit. Can I transpose? E4, D5. Yeah, there's no way. There's no way. That's unfortunate. That's very, very unfortunate indeed. Man, all I wanted was the opportunity to play the Icelandic Palm Gambit. No worries, Ethan. You're a strong player, dude. I don't think I asked particularly difficult questions, but at the same time, you shouldn't be able to, automatically hold an opposite colour bishop's endgame draw at 700 blitz elo. So this bodes well for your chess career, mate. Ain't no use. I don't wonder why, mate. Now I'm just playing a blitz game against a strong player, so I should probably be remotely focused. I was about to hang a knight just then. Good. Let's go here. If you take... No, miss! I thought they were going to offer me a draw there. I really did. They kind of hesitated, you know? It felt like I was about to see a kind draw offer. Unfortunately, nothing of the like came through. And, yeah, I just misclicked away at full piece. Fantastique! Yeah, okay. Great. Great. No, I'm glad. I'm overjoyed, in fact. No, I'm happy. Very, very happy about this. Yeah, I'm just going to walk into a fork eventually. As a Canadian, right, what am I doing? I'm going to tickle some stuff. I'm still going to try and play this for a win. Idiot! Bit harsh. Why has he called me an idiot? I mean, if there's ever a clear misclick, do you know what I mean? I feel like that was a little harsh. What the? Yeah, if we go here. If we go here, we get hit with a fork, unfortunately. What the hell? That was... It's a little upsetting, honestly. Why am I getting called an idiot? By this random Canadian man. I hope I get a rematch. Because I did just hang a piece. I don't think they're going to give me a rematch. Yeah, I highly doubt it. Hold on, what's he said? No kids. perhaps we could play again. No? Okay. What a... okay. I get it. Yeah, he's come off a 4-game losing streak. And so I guess is happy about the misclick. I mean... Man. I feel like that was very unnecessary. I'm a little upset, a little offended, honestly. Plug the Patreon. How can I plug the Patreon after doing that? By the way, join the Patreon. By the way, best way to support the channel. By the way, you get loads of awesome content. By the way, you get your name in the end of all my videos. By the way, Alien Gambit! You know what I mean? If we just hit a quick alien right there. We should pay respect to the boy. Pay respect to the boy. I think this is how to play the Alien Gambit. I'm pretty sure. Because then here, knight here. You play like a queen g4 maybe? Or is it queen check? I feel like I can go queen check, no? Am I winning? Here bishop h6, here mate. I kind of feel like I might be. Okay, thanks once more, Witty Alien. Mr. Volin. Julgorov, I think is how you pronounce it. I really hope I've done that. Really hope I've done that properly. Can we play Bullet? Yeah, but if I adopt you, you have to join the Patreon. Listen, all I need is some financial incentive, and I'm the greatest chess player of all time. Oh, damn, is this like a... I think this is like a... Not a refutation, but a way to stop this being exciting. Yeah. Excuse me. Can I do this? I feel like this is at least kind of exciting because I'm now threatening mate, right? And we sort of leave this alive. I can always grab the rook. Isn't there I have g4, is there? I don't want to just cash in on a rook, man. I want to play g4. This looks way too exciting to just give up for free. If queen f7, I can just take this. Wow, okay. Go here, I guess here. Can we even push? I don't know. Disconnect this, take here, and... I do really like e6. I don't know if I'm being stupid, but this feels... this feels fairly strong. I'm now just up clean amounts of material. That's annoying, actually. Yeah, that's really annoying. Oh dear, okay. I kind of want to do this and put the rook on the g-file. Like, I want to finish this in style. Unfortunately, I don't think it's happening. I could simply go here, check, here, bishop e3. Mr. Sniffles, dude, forgive me, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Wait, oh, hold on, I have no increment. Right, I'm sorry, but I'm doing this. Let me just mute so I can sniffle. Alright, I've aggressively sniffled. I think he might have been getting mated otherwise, Harry. I could be stupid, though. But he was definitely in some danger of getting mated. What is this boring trading? Listen, I'm sorry, dude. I'd rather not lose. Yeah, I'd just rather not lose this game right now, honestly. That's all I've really got to say about that. A lot of the time I wouldn't particularly care, but having just misclicked away some elo, I feel like I should just make sure I get it back. Get it back in blood. I'm going to win a pawn and just lose the rook. You know? Don't know why. It's probably a stupid idea. Probably give away a lot of advantage there. But it feels kind of slightly more exciting than what I could otherwise do. Because if you go here, you get hit with this. And if you go here, you get hit with this. And in fact, if you go here, that's way more of a problem And if you go there, you get hit with this, and then this. That might... There's no way that was objectively sound. Yeah, I guess they didn't have to play bishop h3, but still, you know, this seemed reasonable. Ooh, I need to make sure I don't get mated here. I can start with this, probably. You'd hope, at least. If here, here, here... Yeah, I would rather not get mated. Hold on, there's no increment. So, call the guy an idiot, eye for an eye. Eye for an eye only ends up making the whole world blind, Marshall. As you well know. As you well know. Bishop g4, what am I going to do? Just... I'm probably mated now, honestly. What the hell is that? It's so indescribably stupid. Yeah, I mean, I think I should either play with increment or not, you know? I think I should just either... Oh, hold on, here we go, 2200. Here we go, play e4, dude, you've got to play e4. Let me play the Icelandic palm gambit. Come on. Haircut, please! They're just going to beat me a bullet now. Ugh. All I wanted was an Icelandic palm gambit. Right, hold on. Please give me a rematch. Or just give me a chance to play the Icelandic palm gambit. Or palmer gambit, sorry. I don't know. Hold on, I've got this game with white, so... What I'm trying to do right now is win. Okay. Whatever. Sounds like development to me. Sounds like development to me. I can be 2200s, dude. I can be 2200s. I back myself against these 2200s. Can't trust these Norwegians to play cooperatively. Dude, if you're listening, Mr. Haircut, please allow me to at least try to essay. No, don't pre-move that. Trying to draw an arrow. Christ, dude, my clicking has been off. That seems like a stupid move that I shouldn't have played. This seems like I'm setting myself up for failure. I'm going to damage some structure. Oh, yeah, okay, there's that. Seems half reasonable. Don't really let him stack. Okay. Ooh, that would be a bad move. Ain't no use in turning on your light, babe. I'm gonna go here. I don't want to let you play h4. Okay. Yeah, it's gonna be a game. Right, Mr. Haircut, you got to give me an Icelandic palm gambit right now, or palmer. Why can't I pronounce this correctly? Come on, Mr. Haircut. Come on. Come on now. E4. Yes. Why? Why? Give me this chance, please. It's preying on my downfall. Just absolutely preying on my downfall. This guy doesn't want to see me financially succeed. Pain. So much pain. I guess we'll just try and win then. might be problems with that open f5. Some bishop f6, queen f6, and maybe issues. Oh, we get a bishop pair though. I kind of want to lose my queen. Kind of want to lose my queen. I'll gladly lose my queen. I mean, I've got a bishop pair. Why the hell do I need a queen? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Ooh, that's pretty nice. But is it? 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 Yeah, it probably is. Huh. Okay, well. Oops. I think I have a mate there. We can forget about it. Forget about it. I wish there was something you could do or say to try and make me change my mind and stay. Yeah, okay, flagged. Brilliant. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Mr. Haircut, are you listening to stream? Ah. Could you play the Icelandic farmer gambit next game? Or let me play it rather. Okay. Now we've got to try and win. Down 20 seconds on the clock. I believe in it. I believe in a thing called love. Just listen to the rhythm of my heart. Chance we can make it now. Until the sun goes down. The man and two inconsiderate 5-star hotel smoking cigarettes. That is rather inconsiderate. You know, in the 5-star hotel smoking, you may not request an opponent to play the opening. What? Come on, Mark. Really? This guy's 2200. He's clearly going to try and win. Oh, man. I thought for sure that would be okay. Okay, fair enough. That's understandable then. Okay, well. I mean, I've got a strong bishop. I don't really know what that's doing for me right now, but... Oh my god. That's very unfortunate. Why would you not mate me there? You know? It's just having fun. Okay, well, yeah, that wasn't particularly brilliant. So I can't request that my opponent plays the nice, Mark. Cheers, man. Cheers, cheers, cheers. Right, I'm going to try one more time and then I'll just get back to playing chat. Right, I've got the black pieces. I just need an Icelandic Palmer Gambit. Come on. Come on. Play c4. It's only natural. You want... Mark, come on. Mark, I'm doing my best here, Mark. You know? I'm doing my damn best. No one plays c4. I disagree. I disagree. In fact, in the database on Lichess, 8.7 million people have played c4. Voice breaks. Hell yeah, man. Voice breaks are icon. You're a waste, man. Hold on, let me get my water. Forgive me. The hell is that? Oh. Kind of just want to give this up, honestly. Please take my pawn. I could play this. I could also just castle. Alright, I probably need to give up on Mark's challenge. My dreams of a Patreon gifted membership are slowly dwindling. I should probably focus on other things. It doesn't seem to be happening for me. Okay, I love my position though. If I can get like knight d3 played, that'd be pretty sick. 30 seconds. Listen, Harry. You know the drill. We're out here. We're playing very intense chess, concentrating all the time. Yeah, but it's also just I prefer the c6 line, Mark. Like I'm not going to change my repertoire. I just want to do this as a kind of one-off. I just hung a knight, and they missed it. Let's flip and go, dude. Let's flip and go. Oh no, wait, what? What am I talking about? I hung a knight. I'm hallucinating that I hung a knight. Yeah, it's maybe a little too late. Man. And I have to go back here and trade the queens. This is disgusting. This is disgusting. This is absolutely disgusting. Whoa. The hell would you do that for? But I wish there was something you could do or say. Hello, Mohammed. How are you doing? Yeah, they do try and trap my knight. I was kind of hoping they'd do that for some reason. I don't quite know why. Okay, well. Go here, maybe. If takes, I guess I have this. I think, I don't know, I just thought that I'd have interesting stuff here. Obviously there's that, and I think I just lose. So, yeah, and just g3, whatever. I've given up. This Icelandic Palmer thing's not happening. I'm heartbroken, and let's play some chat, you know what I'm saying? Where are we? Play. And, okay. A little 3+2 here. Nice. Nice, Mehmet. Congratulations, man. Congratulations. Ugh. Okay, what is going on here? What on earth is going on here? I've lost so much. Ugh. Wait, hold on. This transposes. This is theory. Is this theory? Yeah, this is theory. I'm pretty sure this is optimal stuff. And then after pawn takes, I castle. I wonder if my opponent knows all this stuff. They castle. Damn it. Okay, actually, this is kind of accurate, I think. I can maybe start with rook e1 though. I know I pinned this, but I don't know, do you just go back? You got to bring one of the bishops back, right? Unless you want to play king f8, which doesn't seem wildly enticing. Now I really like my position. Although I don't really like my position, I'm just rather partial to it, I think is how I would phrase that. I'm going to play f3. I want to keep some tempo here. I want to keep some tempo. Tempo schmempo. Because misery loves company. Hell yeah, man. Kind of Mehmet, thank you so much, dude. Thank you very much for the 5 gifted memberships, man. Much appreciated. My guy. My guy. Alright. Pressure on here. We've set up a pin. They can't castle. Let's put some pressure on the center of the board. This is coming. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, Mehmet, thank you. I was thinking, what do you guys think about doing a, you know, like a subathon, but it's like a Patreonathon or a Patrathon, Patreonathon. But the idea would be that each new Patreon member, I have to add like 20 minutes to the stream or something, and so then if we got like 9, that would be like 3 hours. If I can do basic maths, I don't know. I'm very tired if I've got that wrong somehow. Yeah, just 3. Okay. Yeah, and if I got like 18, then it'd be 6 hours. And if I, do you know what I mean? Something like that, where it's I have to keep going until. Yeah. Well, we'll see. I'm just dreaming of those kind of things. Here looks pretty strong. I think I will just start with this, right? I mean, they've brought the bishop over here. Yeah, your light squares look soft. This doesn't fill me with hope for the black position. You seem to just walk into pins. Are we doing the arena? I believe when you originally asked, I said absolutely not, and the answer's not changed. So, no. However, maybe I said that we potentially could. That could lead, to a very short stream as well as a painfully long stream. But yeah, exactly. Although it would kind of be embarrassing if it was like 20 minutes long. I think I'd start with like at least an hour. I might try that when I got my serious setup, and I could get, I get like electrolyte packets and just actually have to stay awake for. I'd have to cap it, maybe at 24 hours. That would seem natural. To have a 24-hour cap on the stream. Because playing chess for 24 hours straight, Christ on a bike, man. That would be intense. People are playing well today, or maybe I'm just not playing very well at all. But if it did go for 24 hours, what would that be? If it was 20 minutes per one, that'd be like 72, I guess, minus the original hour. So, 69. And then it would probably, I don't know, shave a few years off my life, but 69 patrons sounds good. That sounds like a good deal to me. Ever tried any Lee Chess marathons? No, but dude, that'd be so good. We could tie it in. Maybe, actually, I don't know, that might undermine the whole thing. Ignore what I just said, it kind of doesn't make any sense. The sniffles have got me. Mohammed, just have like one good day of playing. With my preferred variation. Hell yeah. What, as in with C6? Yeah, I mean the WTC variation that I'm dabbling in is here. You just march through. This is I'm patenting this. I'm putting it out there to the world. And eventually I will make this great. 7 hours is intense, man. 7 hours is very intense indeed. Hold on. But I wish there was something you would do or say to try and make me change my mind and stay. But we never did too much talking anyway. Don't think twice, it's alright. This is kind of going a bit wrong for me right now. I was really hoping for some shenanigans here, but I think an F6 just always sorts it out. I don't know, I think you're in a bit of trouble here though. I could be wrong. What am I, just up a single pawn? How the hell's that happened? How the hell has that happened? Dice chess. Yeah, that would do some damage to my prefrontal cortex, I'd imagine. Let's even notice the time. No, dude, I'm just nonchalant as hell. Come on, man. I'm just nonchalant as hell. There's an increment. A 2-second increment is so heavy. A 2-second increment. Look, I've already got 6 seconds. I've got so many seconds. I've got 7.5 seconds. I only need like 3 seconds. Actually, I'm kind of thinking more Lee chess wise now. Actually, you need significantly more time on chess.com because pre-moves actually take time, which sucks immensely. For future dreads, I do intend to become a nonchalant dread. Jesus Christ! If here and here, okay, can't do that anymore. Very nice. Yeah, look, you see, I just got so much time. I just got so much time, Marshall. So much time. It's painful how much time I have, honestly. I wish I had less time so it was more exciting. But now I've just got too much time. Don't resign. Do not resign. Do not dare resign. I don't want to see resignation. If I see resignation, I'll be extremely angry. I'll be enraged, in fact. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and just hold you out. I best not see resignation. I best not see resignation. Can I 1v1 you? Were you expecting a 2v1 somehow? I don't understand the clarification of 1v1 when we're talking about chess here. However, sure. Absolutely. Okay, well, we're gonna brutally Zugzwang them. Brutally Zugzwang. And yeah, I mean this is an absolute classic endgame. Can we 3+2? Nice. I don't know if you were either joking based on the format of the question, but yeah, we can play 3+2. I'm assuming that was. And I mean, this is gonna be frankly the greatest thing you've ever seen. I'm gonna go here. Oh no! Oh, come on, dude. Here. You gotta take this. You gotta take this. Okay, nice. Now, of course, what we want to do is stalemate. No, we want to make a waiting move. They have to come out here. Then we can go here, and when they go here, importantly, what you always want to do is promote with a check. That's going to be the best way of doing things. You know, promote with a check. You just get the tempo, man. You just get the tempo. You've always got to go for the tempo. Now, how many moves has it been since the last pawn push? This was on move 69. Hell yeah. So I've got plenty of time. Absolutely plenty of time. But I don't need plenty of time. I don't need plenty of time at all, in fact. Ooh, I think they're going the wrong way. Five subs says he won't get it. Okay, Mehmet. How about join the Patreon if I don't get it? How about that? How about I get paged up? Whoa, okay, hold on. I had that so easily that I'm just trying to go for this thing that I know, and it's rather foolish, honestly. I guarantee you I get this. And not only that I get this with ease. I get this with ease. Oh my lord, it's Keith the Beast. It's Keith X the X Beast. How the hell are you doing, Keith the X the Beast? Cool, Keith X the X Beast, sorry. Excuse me. How dare I fumble. Okay, and get to the flipping back rank, please. Get to the goddamn back rank. And at this point, He's doing this work. Dude, so am I. So am I. Check. Hold on, now we're talking. 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 Actually, I'll go here. Where are you going? Where are you going? Oh, how many moves have I got left? 69 plus 50. Have I? Oh no. Oh no. With precisely, I believe, one move to spare. Got a 15 move draw? I don't think so. I don't think so. Leave saving the world to the man? I don't think so. I don't think so. This is incredible reference. One move left. I mean, it was just never in doubt, honestly. It was never in doubt, and that's why you promote to a knight. That's why you promote to a knight with check. It's most efficient. Matt, a man of your word. I respect it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much indeed. Right. Legend. What's the most material you can have against a lone king such that no matter that position is always a forced draw? Two knights? Oh no matter the position, I guess. Surely it's just 3 points of material, right? Because two knights you could get the mate. Hold on, I'm gonna give Haircut another quick game because I'm excited. Hello, Nicole. You've just got to play c4. It's the normal Scandi. e4, d5. Mark's gonna say it doesn't count though. Mark's gonna say it doesn't count. So it's just c4, and then once I play e6, like that's the gambit. It's not. You don't have to walk into anything. Like I'm not asking you to try and lose at all. I'm asking you to just give me the opportunity to play some. That's just a straight up blunder, actually. Huh. 8 pawns promoted to bishops, and bishops of all the same. Right. Okay, that's a good point. That's a good point. Fair enough. Goddamn. Right. Let me win this game. Let me win this goddamn game. Castle. Still don't really want to get hit with that. Let's win this game. Take this. Take this. I've got no real idea, Rafa, to be completely honest. I did not mean to do that. Oh. However, I did mean to do this. Yeah, of course. Heck up, we can absolutely rematch. What? I wish there was something you could do or say to try and make me change my mind and stay. Yeah, this is absolute raps. Look at the state of this position, man. Goodness gracious me. Good night, Harry. Oh, I'm gonna get flagged. I am going to get flagged. I'm going to get flagged. I'm gonna kill myself. Oh, no, okay. Whatever. That's not remotely invested in winning that game. I don't think that it counts. Keith, why the hell are you watching my stream? I hope you know I'm gonna put my thighs around your neck tomorrow. Okay, we're playing Noxus. Kind of a cool name. You are Haircut. Wonderful, Haircut. Haircut, I don't think... Mark, can you just quickly clarify? Am I allowed to play the Icelandic Palm Gambit and try and win versus Haircut? This is a 22... what do you mind if you're... I mean, oh yeah. We're gonna throw some heat. I am. I'm allowed to do it against Mr. Haircut. Haircut, it's not even... You don't have to play the gambit. It's just e4, d5, e5, knight, f6, c4. That's all you need to do. Just instead of your knight c3, which you were playing, just play c4. That's all that needs to happen for me to rejoice at the opportunity. Am I in my school chess tournament? Yes, I'm in year 10. And I am in my school chess tournament. That was a joke. I'm at university. I know I have something of a baby face, but if you look close, it's actually disgustingly hairy right now. I must shave imminently. Okay, Mr. Haircut. Yeah, all you need to do is play e4, d5, e5, knight f6, c4. Then I'll play e6, and that's the Icelandic Palm Gambit. And, you know, you can then do whatever you want, and my job is to attempt to win. You'd think that I'd have seen that coming, given that I was literally about to just say, I don't think I can take this rook because of this. You know, you would think that. Instead, what we've got is a situation where I somehow didn't. Which GC... yeah, exactly, Sajid. But I'll, of course, be the one playing e6. Oh, okay. It counts once. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, Mark. I appreciate that very much. Very generous. Very generous. The thing is, he has 2200, so I'm, you know, this is... I feel like I'm compensating with the 200 extra unnecessary elo. Right now, somehow, I've got a good position, and I don't really understand why. I don't deserve a good position here, but I have, like, a position... I've lost my queen, you know? But I took a rook and a bishop in the process, and... I'm just thinking that, like, eventually f5, you know? I mean, this has got Keith the Beast written all over it. I don't even know what that means. He can't even play chess. I'll come in here. Yeah, you get a good knight. What are you doing? I'm coming for the king. This is what I'm interested in. Yeah, Keith the Beast actually, he does suck at chess. Okay, awesome, Sajid. I'm gonna come up here and defend this. This is actually really fun. I wanna have fun with this position. It looks like a good time. I don't wanna waste it. I wanna fritter it away. Because you can't make any convincing entry here. Oh, Jesus Christ. Can't make any convincing entry here. I think I will go for this, right? I don't know if it's the appropriate moment, but I feel like you should probably be trying to break somehow. I don't need to see these voice break emojis every single time. Right, I'm going for this. I think I'm going for a little bit. Lots of voice breaks today, but no major ones. Listen, I've been ill. My throat has been sore, and I'm sorry to disappoint that there have been no major voice breaks, but they're coming thick and fast. Can we do a clean Blumenfeld 10-0 game? What, where you play the Blumenfeld or where I play the Blumenfeld? I feel like you've done a lot of Blumenfeld prep, Rafa. I feel like you've done an immense amount of Blumenfeld prep, and I don't know if I'm happy about that. Given that your username on Discord for a while was Blumenfeld Baby, which you know, I commend, but also, yeah, dude, coming thick and fast. What's your problem with that? Have you got a problem with that? I think it's quite immature if you have a problem with that. Do we go for the pass pawn? Do we go for the knight here? I think we go for the pass pawn. Right, look at this. I know Keith the Beast is sitting there thinking, what a great position. What an interesting and great position. I wish I was still good at chess so I could actually understand it. I simply know that's what he's saying there thinking. I'm thinking I might just play King H1, honestly. You know, this is a major asset. I don't exactly know how to make too much progress from here. I don't know if I've done this so fantastically. But I'll go back to F2. Everything's held is kind of the point. You know, that's the exciting thing. Guess I come across here. Dude, why do you hate your fans? You're cancelled. I'm sorry. Oh, man. What a great time to be alive. Okay, here king takes would be nice. Here queen takes would be less nice. Have you checked the kite mark of the fire blanket on your wall? I believe so. I believe it's been checked by someone else. Thoughts on Gotham Chest stealing your flow? Don't ever refer to him by that name. He is a fake. We'll go here. Nah, Gotham, yeah, he just made a short saying because he benched like 80 kg incline, which is actually pretty impressive. I didn't realize he was about that life. But apparently he is, and I respect it immensely. Right, this looks gorgeous. I really want this though first. We'll start with this. We defend this, we have a discovery. I'm also threatening. Wow, this is a good position. No, it's not. GG Noxus, what the hell is wrong with me? I just blundered it all away. No! So, the problem is here, my only legal move hangs mate in 1. I'll let him play it. In case they take with the pawn. I would take with the pawn, personally. Lame. GG, man. That was embarrassing, honestly. Good stuff. Right. We're going to play haircut for... Oh, hold on. This is my one chance. This is my one chance. Do not waste this chance. Right. For a Patreon membership. What is that? Here? It's going to be hard to play d4. This feels like a stupid move. Because I can just go in here real quick. And just get really nice development really quickly. I'll go bishop here. Yeah, you might just play b4. I don't know why I did that. That was actually really stupid. Get to castle. Cool. Cool. Here, threaten mate. Looks kind of nice. I play like rook here quickly. I must be winning. I have to be winning. Here. I must be completely winning. Here, there's this. I think I just play bishop g4, basically whatever happens next. Give me that. Give me that. I'll go in here. I'll go check. I'll go check. I'll go... Thing is, Hector's flagged me several times. I need to be slightly careful here. I want to keep this squeezed. Check. Here. 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 That just seems very clean. Yes! Mark, does that count? Yes or no? If you say it doesn't, I understand. I actually don't know why I said that. Maybe I do understand. Or maybe I don't understand. Okay. Okay, Mr. Sajid. Right, this guy's quick as hell. That's why he's high rated. Not in a rude way. I don't mean to be offensive, but I do keep getting decent-ish positions. You know, you can be kind of 2300 by virtue of being just really good at chess. I mean, you're better than me at chess as well. Sorry, let me get that clear. But I think also one of your main virtues is your speed. So if I'm just relatively speedy, yeah, you see, I don't know about H3, but that might be being me, or me being an idiot rather. Yeah. Just begging them to play this. I'm actually begging them to play this. Whoa, is there a mate there? Maybe. We'll see. Yeah, and they just take this though. I can just bounce back here. That bounce back ability, baby. You know how it is. And then I can go here and here. Not exactly the most romantic thing I've ever done, but this is just solid as hell. Nice, nice. I'm sucking. I am sucking. So bad. Dude, my time. My time! I'm so slow. Oh, I'm so painfully slow, and then I just lose. Okay, yeah, you see, this is the thing. Damn it. GG. Yeah, he's very fast. I was winning, unfortunately. I was not able to then actually win. Ah, bishop g4 could have been played there. That was a stupid pre-move. Okay, fantastic. Fantastic. Just move it on, move it on. I suck at chess. Right, Mr. Sajim, thank you. I'm not thrilled about it, but yeah, it counts because I said it beforehand. Yes, let's flipping go, Mr. Mark. Right. Right. What are we doing? What the hell am I doing right now? I'm just gonna, just to make sure I still got it, real quick. Real quick. Mark, you're a legend, mate. Thank you very much. Real quick, I am going to... By the way, inspired by Mark's... yeah, who wants a Patreon membership? Who wants a month free of Patreon membership for from Marky Mark, the most generous of men? Right. Let me just quickly check and mate, and we'll go like here and then here and here and here and mate. Sick. Then I can go here and here and here and here and here and here, and then here, 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 mate. Okay, I think I still got it, baby. And by still got it, I mean got it for the first time, like ever. That would be not a stalemate. Good. Here, bang, 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 bang. There's no way. I am so nasty. What the hell? What the hell? Hold on, I'm about to set a PB on this task. Well, hubris got the best of me. Okay. I'm still nasty as hell at that. Let's, you know what? Let's play a quick game of this. Let's quickly hit him with an alien gambit. Let's quickly hit him with an alien. Gambit alien. The best chess advice you'd give. I think probably join the Will Taylor Chess Patreon, because you'll become, like, I'm pretty sure a Grandmaster, pretty quickly, I think, pretty sure. I don't know, it's, I can't remember, I think Bobby Fischer might have said that the Will Taylor Chess Patreon's actually the best way to get better at chess. I don't know if I've got that endorsement locked in, and I daren't speak speak on a man who's passed, but I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, he did clarify WTC Patreon. That's going to be the best way to improve at chess. Just watching the finest games that I have to offer, really. Okay, we get to grab this. Do you know what I'm going to do here? I'm just going to do this. Nice and simple. That's going to be a blunder. Should we go for a stalemate here? I'm feeling a stalemate inbound. I don't know about you guys. I mean, we can actually force the trade of rooks here. That's kind of sad. Okay, and then what I'm trying to do is pick up all of this. Hit them with the... hit them with the pawn, mate. GG. GG. Right, what the hell should I do? What should I do? Arena winner or something. I won't let... I'm 15 years old and poor as hell, please. Keith the Beast. 15 years old. Cheers, Nicole. Thank you very much. Bonsoir. Bonsoir, indeed. Although in France right now, it is the early morning. So I'm going to say bon matin, even though it is like 1:30. Right. Hell am I doing? 3 check. I don't know if I have it in me to play 3 check right now. I think what I should do, perhaps, peut-être, is I might dap 200 with a Rocket League profile picture is pretty sick, dude. That's pretty sick. Marshall, what should I do right now? I'm thinking he's hovering rapid is happening. Okay, well, I reckon Marshall's decided peut-être on peut... Yeah, maybe I need to do a bit of actual prep. Right, here we go. We're playing a reverse Sicilian against a 2200. And they're playing effectively what is a Dragon Sicilian. But, of course, with the white pieces, so a tempo up. Knight c6, bishop e6, queen e7, queenside castles. Maybe some f6 to prevent any knight g5 ideas, you know. Classic stuff. The question is whether we're going to see d3 or d4 in one fell swoop. We might see d3 first and an eventual d4. Okay, or we see d4 straight away. Fair enough. Do a Botez Gambit for the fans? No. I'm trying to win this game. The rapid on chess.com is kind of the only elo I really care about. Does this and this make sense? I want to do something interesting. I feel like it might not, but I want to do something interesting, so we're going to go for it. e4. They move the knight, very, very plausibly to g5. And I play pawn e3. This is my little idea. I'm almost certain I'm going to be down a pawn here. I'm almost certain they're going to be able to take this. Our big speaker's chess advice is, dude, if you have Indian Swiss genetics, those are goated genetics, man. Then I mean that kind of like they speak for themselves. We're going to take here, and then we're going to take here, and this looks kind of interesting. None of the fans want to see. That's a good point, Obaid. When am I going to 1v1 you? Mr. Diob D9371. Yeah, I don't know, a 10-minute game against a 200. We could do it. It might get at some point a little tiresome. That is all I would be slightly worried about. Now, if bishop here, I'm going to do this. If not, what are you doing about this? This looks maybe a bit uncomfortable, but I don't know. Some bishop c5 ideas vaguely seem like they could be appropriate if ever d5. So this is not so obvious to me. I don't know. d4 looks kind of weak and it's not completely obvious how to defend it, although maybe I just get hit with this. But then bishop c5. If they just waste a move here and I take... Yeah, it's just a free pawn. Rook here, bishop c5, bishop e3. I'd probably have check or something. And then if you take, I take. So imagine they just burned a move here, pinned this. Bishop c5, bishop e3, and I played... Oh no, because they could take with the queen, so that just doesn't work. Okay, brilliant. Yeah, they just started bishop e3, but now... What the hell is wrong with you, man? Okay. Interesting, Marshall. Interesting. How I matinee the volumetric integrity. Do you mean maintain shark logic? Matinee is an interesting one. You know in French if you say je fais or j'ai fait une, I think, glace matinée, you mean you have it means you have like a lion, but it literally means like a fat morning, which I think is quite it's quite beautiful. Right, I think my opponent's almost certainly got a better position. I don't like this pawn here. They're already castled. They have like actually probably the best rook on the board right now. Can easily develop. They've got a better center. There's really not much going for me right now. Let's be completely real. But I have a 20-second time advantage. So I don't know. You tell me. You tell me who's winning. You tell me who's winning. Oh man, the sniffles. The sniffles are killing me right now. Okay, I was joking originally about the time advantage, but I am seemingly building something of a time advantage. I might try and keep it. I might also put on some lip moisturizer because I'm a man and that's what men do. This feeling dry as hell right now. So I'm going to put some intensive moisturizer live on stream. And this is going to in no way detract from... You gotta put it on like a man, you know what I mean? Just smear your face with it. No gentle dabbing. Feels good to breathe. There we go. Shiny as hell. Okay, my opponent's just not moving, which is a little odd. The Gulf of America. Damn, the Gulf of America. Yeah. It's pretty funny. Pretty crazy. Pretty amusing. Will experiences a time advantage in chat. I mean, I say amusing, it could be... I don't know, I've got no idea what I'm talking about. Feels a bit scary. I now have a solid time advantage, which my opponent, I feel like there was no... Like, how are you not just playing knight c3 here? You know? What are you calculating? Let me look at the board from their perspective. It would be quite funny if you're playing over the board, you just go up and stand behind them. Obeyed, I'm sure the Mexicans appreciate that. What are they thinking about? I would just play knight c3 and... I don't get it. The reason it will always be Gulf of Mexico is because of a song called the Battle of New Orleans. By someone that I've forgotten the name of, but maybe like Hoxton or something. Johnny Hoxton. It's a rough guess. However, there's a cover by Lonnie Donegan, which is a fantastic cover indeed. I can castle here, right? Maybe. Maybe not. Johnny Horton. What did I say? Johnny Hoxton. Hoxton's a place in London, I believe. Well, in 1814 we took a little trip, along with Colonel Jackson down the mighty Mississippi. Took a little bacon, we took a little beans, and we fought the bloody British in the town in New Orleans. And then look, Gulf of Mexico. So immortalized there. It will always be the Gulf of Mexico. Yeah. Anyway, only play classical chess or only play the London Caro? Can't bet any time controls. That's a good question, Mark. Can I play some interesting sideline if there is any? of the Caro-Kann / London. Because I feel like, as much as it pains me to say, the Jabava London doesn't seem to be as painful as other Londons may be. Here, knight c3. Here. Here. Do I just lose? Yeah, okay, good. Shark Logic, you're far too good at 3 check. It's painful for me to play. I will give you a game, though, because it is quite fun. Okay, we'll come across. I'm a little concerned about this. Let's be real. Maybe b6? It feels weakening, but then you disconnect the bishop here, and I get bishop c5 quite quickly. It doesn't feel impossible that bishop a7, b6 is actually a good idea. Yeah, exactly, Jose. That's what I mean. That's the only real problem I have with it as well. And also, there's no real problem with the Caro-Kann. Let's be completely real. You know, I play like an accelerated Caro-Kann in some lines of the Scandi. So if e4, d5, e5, I'll play bishop f5, and then e6 and a quick c5 without having to play c6 first. But I refuse to play c6 and then c5. I absolutely refuse. I mean, I'm just well up on time. If here b6, and they just develop the knight, for instance, bishop c5, king here. Actually, they wouldn't develop the knight. If here b6, they might play like... They don't even have queen a4. I don't know if they can take here. And I'm maybe threatening this right now. Yeah, true. That is a good point, Alien Gambit time. What is your favourite opening, by the way, Alien Gambit time? In fact, let me be more specific. That's a bit too vague. What is your favourite response to the Caro-Kann? I've got a theory. I got this feeling inside my bones. My opponent's just burning so much time. This is far from entertaining, but I do think it's making it significantly more likely that I'll win the game, which is always nice. Maybe the fantasy. Oh, right, sorry. Yeah, of course. It's extremely insane. Thank you, Marshall. Thank you very much. Well, Marshall, I'm sure, like, what if... Just ask you a question, Marshall. You know, is there anything that if people want to see, like, a weekly rapid video and potentially, you know, other perks and bonuses, what... I don't know, what would they do? That's my... I'm just wondering if you have any suggestions. I'm just looking for some suggestions, honestly. If here and here, and I go check, I feel like there's some chance I could get away with this. Here, check. If you just move, though, I guess is the problem. Yeah, okay, let's probably not just hang a piece for no reason. I mean, yeah, let's just keep the clock pressure on. You might get this. I shouldn't be wildly concerned, though. I guess. I have this, and we kind of hold some stuff out. I can also come here. I want to leave the bishop room to move, though, so I'm just going to play knight b6. I can always take with the pawn. Yeah, maybe you hit me with some pressure here, but again, I'm just putting insane pressure on this weak pawn. If anyone were ever looking for the epitome of high-level and entertaining chess content in the form of weekly rapid videos, they could entertain an idea of going to https://www.patreon.com/c/WillTaylorChess and subscribing. It's a damn good idea. That's a damn good idea. Okay, this feels insane. I don't know why you just give up the Dark Bishop like that. I can now give this check. I think they may be panicking slightly on time, I guess. I'll go here. Actually, I should be careful. I'm walking into potential discoveries. Yeah, you see, I don't really want to give up this bishop. I would be kind of happy if they took here, actually. I'm going to start with this. This looks really solid. Everything's anchored down. I'm not scared of any attack. If they take this, Bellissima. Yeah, I'm not a fan. I'm sorry, I'm not a fan of the guy. The guy's awesome. The guy's cool, but I just the repertoire. I hate it. I hate it. It's not for me. Just on some absolute nonsense principles that make no sense. He's clearly far better than me at chess. It's just not my cup of tea principle wise. But they're clearly great openings to get into playing beginner chess, and you can take him probably to basically the top of chess. But I just couldn't live with myself if my repertoire was obeyed. Legitimately, I do wonder why you watch my content so regularly. Just the sheer amount of hate, you know what I mean? It cuts deep. It hurts my soul. I probably shouldn't allow A5. How much does Hikaru bench though? There we flipping go, Marshall. Marshall, you know, you might be the greatest person that I've ever heard of, ever seen, ever experienced. No, of course, mate. Don't worry, mate. I understand. I do understand. I was, yeah, I don't know. I thought it would be amusing to get really offended, but it wasn't particularly. It's a good question. How much does Hikaru bench? Gotham chess, pretty impressive. Pretty impressive, actually. Like an 80 odd kg incline bench. That's not bad at all. I think I just have this. I don't know if I'm being really stupid. If here I can just take back. Obviously it's a check, but I'm fine. And okay, you hit me with a check. I'll just move. My opponent just spent like so much time doing I don't know exactly what, and then lost, you know. And I know I'm speaking in the this would be fun. That would be a fun way to end it. I mean, I don't need to, like, I can just do this. It's an unfortunate predicament my opponents got themselves in. I just made no effort to even play that well. It's just the flag was so easily there. Nice shark logic. I respect it. I respect it immensely. I respect it immensely. Right. Let's not Will Taylor. Not Will Taylor chess. This is interesting. I think what I'm going to do is start by seeing what this 200 rated player has to offer here. Just checking that this is a legitimate 200. It looks like it, although 100 bullet rating is absolutely insane. That is the lowest possible elo you can have. Wait, what's going on here? Hold on. I think, right, you know what I'm going to try and do? This is a 2000 versus a 200. What difference does that extra 0 make? That's the real question. Hold on, this is not a 200. This is a complete sandbagged account. This is just 0 away a 200 plays like this. Okay, fair. I guess. I mean, maybe not. This is maybe findable, I guess. But this isn't 200. I guarantee this isn't 200. I don't think it's particularly strong, necessarily. I'm not saying this is like genius play, but this is not. The 200s don't. 200s lose by now. My girlfriend is like 500 or something. And I mean, she's fantastic at chess. I would never speak ill of the woman I love, but chess is not her forte just yet. And this is a very reasonable approach from a 200. I'm not having it. I'm not having it. I'm just simply not having it. I would imagine... What would I imagine? What's my real ELO guess? I don't know, like a 800 or something? Because the moves aren't making loads of sense, but... they're making some sense. And that's the problem. If they're making some sense and your opponent's 200, something's fishy. I'm going to go here. They can play f6 and kick the knight, which is annoying. Yeah, okay. You see, again, 200 plays that and walks straight. This is too mature. I'm not having it. I don't believe it. I do not believe 200. I do not believe it at all. Is this a new account? There's a lot of games played on here. Maybe I do believe it. Jesus, maybe I do believe it. What the hell? Okay. I probably have some wins all over the place. I'm just dipping my toes into the waters. I'm trying to get something gorgeous with this beautiful diagonal. Yeah, 26.2% accuracy is quite insane. That's why I've taken back my immediately harsh stance on the matter. I am still suspicious. I'd like to make that clear. If they find takes, okay, yeah, fine. Maybe this is a real 200. They just played a decent opening. Fair enough. I don't know. To me, 200 is like just doesn't barely knows how the pieces move. Am I being harsh there? I might be being harsh. I'll nab this because they're gonna take back. There we go. Okay, maybe this is real. This is really 200. Wait, hold on. Oh, wait. I don't think people knew that this was a gift. Guys, Mark has given a free gift here in the chat. Go and accept it. Someone accept it. A Gaelic gift, nice. I kind of like this. I don't know. It feels fun. Knight e5. Yeah, someone go flipping out. I didn't realize. I was kind of confused. I thought you were just plugging it. I thought you were just supporting. I thought you were just. Who got it? I don't know. Did someone go and accept? It's a highly coveted prize to have a free month of the Will Taylor Chess. Patreon. Ooh, we might windmill them up here. Or maybe not. Right, no resigning, Mr. Jobdi. No one said anything. I think it's been claimed, I believe. It's been claimed. I think someone just sneakily claimed it. How could you be Eloist? I mean, given that Elo is literally a sort of a distinguisher of skill, to make a claim that lower rated players are less skilled is just, I mean, it's a tautology almost. There's nothing sort of, you want me to, I mean, case in point, man. What the hell? How can you play that? I don't believe it. This opening was too mature. Like, to play the Petrov, I feel like d5's probably some refutation, but then I guess they didn't play e4. But then recapturing this... Yeah, okay, maybe I was actually just joking. Because none of this really made sense. Yeah, okay. Fair enough. Oh, you got it, Jose. Let's go. I mean, it's going to be the greatest It's going to be the greatest experience of your life, I think. Hold on, do I have enough stuff? 2 pawns, another 2 pawns, another 2 pawns. Is there any chance that I can get one more knight, one more rook? Yeah, I don't think that's going to work. I'm going to try and do the most outrageous checkmate I can here. Yeah, I don't think it's going to work though. I think I'm being maybe an idiot. I'm trying to come up with a cool idea. A cool idea indeed. Are they playing for stalemate? They might be playing for stalemate. They might damn well be playing for stalemate. It seems as though they are. Will Taylor cancel? Just wait for it. What am I cancelled for? Oh, I'm Eloist. I'm proudly Eloist, dude. How about that? Stick that in your pipe and smoke it. Okay. Right. The question is, do I have checkmate anytime soon? You would hope so. You'd hope I can make this. Now, what I'm thinking is I can make a knight. I can bring said knight back to him. I can also bring this knight. Ooh, back to him. I can also bring the bishop back to here and this bishop back to here. And then push these pawns. You know, all these things I can do. The question simply is, when I then make a rook and go here, 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 and here, what else do I do here? How do I make this? How do I improve on the Mona Lisa? You know, I feel like this is the most hubristic thing to ask. It's surely an impossible task. Guys, what are we thinking? Have we got any ideas? Sideways, yeah, but I have 4 more pawns. So like I don't know, I mean I can get some more knights. Maybe. I could just make queens and sack them. I mean, yeah, this is plausible. But I think I'm in the business for some ponies here. So, at this point, the question is, I guess, what the hell is wrong with me? I know what I want to do. Let's see if I have enough moves to do it. Last pawn push was on move 94. Okay. Okay. I'm thinking this is the mission. Right, I'm gonna make a cup of tea. See you guys in a bit. Yeah, not bad. Yeah. I mean, the kettle's going to be kind of loud because I'm making the tea. But the Mona Lisa with the 4-night bonus. Can I review? I can review. I think there might have been a few missed wins there. Hold on, I need to read Mark's challenge. Mark seems to have sent a new challenge. Okay, so my opponent actually played with a higher accuracy than me. Chess.com, what the hell are you doing? I guess I had so many missed mates that... I mean... Yeah, so I played this Eurosoft Gambit. The idea is that if takes here, Frankenstein Dracula Gambit time. Kind of like a reverse Stafford. Let's just pull one out real quick. Don't know why I'm bringing this over here. If I scold myself on camera... I mean, I'm an expert, what can I say? Cheers. Ugh. And I'm just gonna bring the milk over as well. I've just spilled milk. Oh wait, no, you shouldn't do that. Damn it, I've messed it up. Forgot about, I thought the phrase went the other way. I mean, that's just the classic kind of banter you get here on the World Table Chess channel. We can keep the kids roll over here. Let me just get a teaspoon real quick. Classic. Cheers, Mark. Thank you very muchos. Yeah, and then this all just made sense, and then this all made sense. No way. That's really cool. 95 being the best move is really cool. One sec, guys. Forgive me. I need to... Actually, this requires zero analysis. Obviously here, there were a billion ways to win. I just decided to go for this classic setup. 37, move 37 here. Hold on, what did I just do? What did I do with my king? Why did I go over here with my king and then back? It's just classic, absolute classic. Then, you know, got the original setup, brought the knights all the way back. Decided to align the knights over here. I mean, yeah, it's just a classic. Right, okay, waiting move clearly. Yeah, I needed a waiting move. Right, what was Mark's challenge? For another Patreon membership, awesome. Reverse Mona Lisa, checkmate with the original setup that your opponent began the game with queen on the opposite colour. Okay, sick. I like that. Question is, can I turn the board around? I feel like I'm probably not allowed to turn the board around. Okay, I mean that's just how you play chess, really. You know, that's just unbeatable chess. We'll play another 10-minute with B Tasky. Okay, let's play a little Mengarini. A Mengarini. A B4 Mengarini. Blundering my queen was a good move. Yeah, it tends to be the once you... What the hell is that? I'm in a request someone. It has to be... What? Oh, Mark, that's not going to work. People just would resign. Favorite Zomelo Franco. I can't even. I'm just far too tired to even think about that. What's the one about like order or like free choice or something? Yeah, this. I mean, Mark, I cannot. I like it, but people are just going to resign. It's just going to be too painful of a challenge. However. Yeah, if it's in the pool, people will just resign. I've got those kind of things where it's like taking the mick. Yeah, people just resign. I would rather cry, rather die. Castle. Okay, position makes sense. Got a couple pawn chains going on. Ask someone not to resign 2,000 plus though. Now we're talking. Have we got any 2,000 pluses in the chat? Have we got any 2,000 pluses in the chat? That's what I'm interested in right now. Let's play F5. Why the hell not? Warum nicht? You know what I mean? Let's sprechen Deutsch. Ich werde Deutsch sprechen, denn mein Opponent ist... Wait, did you put the verb at the end? No, that's for vile, I think. I've got no idea. Okay, I respect the qualification mark, but I do believe everyone in the chat sucks at chess and no one's above 2,000. So that was a joke. There are some people in the chat that are significantly better than me. Can I sack a bishop? Is that fun? Like it's not that fun, honestly. Just to keep it 100. Let's keep that gorgeous bishop. You're 3,642 if you focus. What is max level stockfish out of interest? Just got the tea bag here. Forgive the voice break. They're about to be... You know I eat the tea bag. That was a joke. That'd be some criminal behaviour. I am burning my fingers though. This is going to soak straight through that. Let me just stop being a lazy bastard and put it in the bin. Ugh. Ooh, that doesn't look like a... It's not my cup of tea. This, on the other hand. This might be my cup of tea. Why do you ask? Yeah, no, I don't know why I'd ask that. Deleted chess yesterday and immediately went back to gambling. Good. You shouldn't be letting anything stop you from your gambling dedication. I mean addiction. I mean dedication. Have you seen them posts? It's like guys going like, woke up today literally shaking. That's called dedication. Woke up today, thought about gambling, literally started shaking with excitement. That's dedication. I think I just burned my tongue on this tea. That's not great news. That's not great news at all. Why would I solve the tension by talking that? What was the tension? I've got such short-term memory loss when I stream. Like I can't remember what happened 3 seconds ago. Oh, by taking. Jesus, I can't even read. What, by taking here? Good question. I thought probably I was going to go after this, honestly. That was, and then, like, they were probably going to hang this. That was my theory. Yeah, this was my thinking. I mean, I got a nice little 10 elo. My rapid elo on chess.com is not too shabby. It's pretty cool. This is pinned though. Maybe I shouldn't have taken that. Like I really didn't need to. I can go here actually. Just go here and here. Is it 2 a.m.? Nah, it's only 1 a.m. right now. Or like, well, it's 10 past 1. Yeah, it's just not looking fantastic. Okay, we get to slap the knight here. Yeah, this knight just lives here forever. And, I mean, you should probably go back and pin that, because that was the only real counterplay that was seemingly happening. Now I just get to unpin and everything's golden. Everything is nice and together. Just not allowing you in anywhere really. And I get to slide in oh so smoothly. Oh so smoothly. Oh so smoothly. And here's a little checkmate. GG B Tasky. 4-12. Oh babe, that's insane. Sorry, I'm just gonna pop my eyeballs real quick. I've got a headache. Oh. Young Bucks with all that energy. Right, hold on. I need to try and beat Shark Logic. It's flipping 3 check. He's maybe the GOAT at 3 check. Thank you very much for the game, BBBB. Okay. Now, I quite like this. 10 minutes until Fajr, of course. It's Ramadan still, right? Eid's on the 30th of March, maybe? Or the 31st? I guess it depends. Oh, dude, I'm nasty as hell. Alhamdulillah. Yeah. Okay, we get the check. I am high rate, but that's through not playing this game. I'm sure if you play this like at all, it seems kind of risky actually. It seems just a little risky. Just a little risky. I don't know, surely pushing the f-pawn at all in 3 check has to be a mistake. You know? Hold on. I think I'm winning here. I think I might just win. I'm about to hit you with a win on the spot. This looks scary because if I take, I just get hit with check and blocks and mate. Or game. I guess king e7 is plausible, but... And then I guess, yeah, once you do this, can I not go here? And I think the problem is, if you take, I get to give this. E6, B6 might be the best. And like, I'm now just threatening to take the... Okay. Let's give the check. All I need is one more check. So surely I can just go here. And like whatever happens, I just give you a check. I think I just win. Once you've got 2 checks, this game is easy as hell. Like all you have to do is put your opponent in check. If you still have a queen, it's just forced. GG. Shark Logic get absolutely destroyed at 3 check in 11 moves. I am the greatest player of all time. And what I'm going to do now is just for Marshall. Play another 10-minute game. Just for you, Mr. Marshall. I know he's overjoyed at this scotch that he's currently witnessing right now. At this Blumenfeld, you don't dare play the Blumenfeld, do you? You couldn't possibly indulge me. You couldn't possibly indulge me and play a Blumenfeld, could you, Mr. Shiro81? Takes. Will you give a check on h4? Will you go back to here? This is the best move. This is a decent move. Or maybe you'll be tempted, like Eve in the Garden of Eden. You know what I mean? Buy some fruit. Maybe a serpent is whispering in your ear right now. Okay, they go back. Right, now we can basically make a threat every single move. Queen g4, threaten to take this. Naturally, they play g6. King f8 is the best move. It's seldom played, and I guess for good reason, because you just step onto the open f file, can't castle. However, it is the best move. It is the best move. If g6... Okay, here's the prediction. g6, queen f4, d6, bishop c4, knight e5, kingside castles. Queen e7, knight c3, c6, bishop f7, knight e7, queen e7, queen e7, knight d6, king moves, and then, hold on, king moves, then knight f7, and we win the rook. That's the prediction. You ready? If that happens, I want to see at least 70,000 people join the Patreon. So, d6, bishop c4. We can threaten this. Now, the reason that I'm making such a prediction is, of course, for the content, but also it's kind of predictable. You know, you want to defend this because I've made a threat. Then I've made a threat here to fork you, so you defend it. Then I make a fairly, meaningful threat here of checkmate. Pre-move that you won't. God, it would be so cool if I did. But then it would, okay, here's the thing. Either it messes up and everything goes wrong and that sucks, or it happens and everyone would just think it was staged. There would be zero way to prove it wasn't staged. Okay, fantastic that I didn't pre-move that. Although actually no, because I still could have pre-moved this. And queen here is a bad move. We could see a transposition. We could see a transposition. If knight here, knight c3, we see a transposition. What the hell are you doing about this? I will grab this. I mean, I have to be winning. Maybe I should have gone for knight c3 instead of castling. It's half an idea to just sack straight away. This cup of tea is soothing me right now. We all know your game's rigged anyway. Nice. Here. Nah, it just doesn't make any sense. Okay. I mean, I could, take this. Let's just rook takes. Why would I do that? Going back here is okay. I don't love it. Here. I guess I go bishop here. Right, I'll play knight d4. I'd really rather not just hang a knight for no reason. I think there are some contexts, maybe if I was a little faster here, where I could have played knight c3 and gone in like this. I mean, initially, had they gone for knight e5, let's say in this position, then I could have gone for knight c3, because even if they do this, we can go knight e5, we hit this twice, and of course this is still hanging. But this is just an extremely aggressive line of the Blumenfeld. That actually makes way more sense, obviously, they're going to play that. I could just play knight c3. If they take here, I could go like this. There's something half interesting going on there. And then you just step across, maybe. Yeah, of course, mate. Right, actually, I want to go for this development over everything attitude here, you know? If you get rid of this, I think knight d5 quickly. I get to kind of swarm in with the knights. Queen d7 takes. Okay, or just that. I mean, first and foremost, I get this, right? No, actually, because then queen takes here. So I'm going to start with this. Then the point is that I get knight d5 and you don't get queen takes here. Or there's that, obviously. But now I have queen g7. where I'm now threatening to just remove this and take here. So you've got to play rook f8, right? You'd assume. And then I get knight e5. Has to be. Has to be knight e5. You've got to play like queen here or queen here. In fact, no, queen here hangs the rook. Queen here is forced, no? Ooh, look at these ponies swarming in. I think queen here is forced. You've got to stay attached to the rook. Okay. There's half an idea of something like this. Oh, fair enough, shark logic. We can do it after. Yeah, if only this bishop didn't exist, I might have takes here, some freaky stuff. If this is definitely a draw. Is this guy watching the stream? And you should agree to one. I see your logic. What? I feel like that was... I feel like there was so much more to play for there. That was perfect, by the way, you'd imagine. Okay, it was nearly perfect. Knight here was a miss. Damn, bishop here was a miss? I could have taken here. Queen takes and then played bishop f7, I guess? What the hell is that? What? Why? Why not bishop f7 straight away? Okay, hold on, I want to look at this. Here. Bishop here. If you just move the king... Then knight c3. Okay, yeah, I don't really understand that. I mean, maybe I'll remember it for the future. This is just a blunder, though. And then takes in here. What was the... I was going to maybe go for knight f6. That was what I was looking at. And yeah, knight f6 does look fantastic. They go here, though. Yeah, knight h7. I half thought that was the right idea. Just literally just go in, take this, and then this is going to be hanging and everything collapses. Yeah, that was easy as hell. Blumenfeld strikes again. 21-42 now. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. I need to quickly hit shark logic with a bit more 3-check. Okay, Mr. Shark Logic. See what you're doing here. I'll go with my b6. Yeah, I think e6, b6 has to be reasonable. Like, we don't open up diagonals to the king. We let stuff get kind of maximally developed. This feels like the right approach for... What the hell is this? Is this prep somehow? Is this 3-check prep? Because that's what it seems like, and I'm not happy about it. Okay, you've got to do this. You can't allow a trade with a check. There's no way. Bishop d2. You'd assume, right? Guess I'll just play knight f6. Maybe you hit me with this. I don't know. How many people are watching the stream? 48. Thank you very much to everyone currently watching the stream. I massively appreciate your presence. Yeah, I don't know if I'm being the most entertaining, forgive me. I want to do some weird stuff. I think I might have just trapped my bishop, or at least, you know, have to trade it off. A3 here. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. The staging my video conspiracy is quite funny, I must say. But it's also marginally worrying, because I don't want people that aren't familiar with my channel to just come in and read that comment and believe it. That feels kind of tough. I would I'd much prefer... That was not a rumour that was spread. Hell yeah, tree man. Hell yeah. Ooh. This is interesting. Because if here I get this check. I'm going to go for this. I'm giving up a knight for the check here. Ooh, I have this check. Evan, thank you so much. Thank you very, very, very much indeed. Let's give it this check, I think. Because if you take back with a knight, cool. You've regressed and you're not close to me. What a legend, mate. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But if you do this, you've opened up the king, was my thinking. And now it's just time to, I mean, I can sack queens, I can have a good time. If you take, maybe I can't sack queens, because I do this and I just don't see what my follow-up is, although that's a weak set of light squares. Howdy, seated Newton. Where are you seated? Under a tree, perhaps? Here. Check here. Do I lose? Maybe. Maybe. What if I give a check here? Nah, hold on. If I don't take this knight, I'm getting hit with knight d6 anyway. God damn. What about knight h4? How ridiculous is that? 96. Oh, actually, no, because knight d6 I take, but then you go check. And then when I block, you go here. Yeah, okay, that doesn't work. That just loses straight away to knight d6, queen h5. I have no time. How thoroughly unfortunate. How thoroughly unfortunate. It's the key to a perfect game in Wii bowling. What the hell are you on about, Mr. Seated Newton? Please elaborate on that. I implore you to elaborate on that. You've got no checks going on here. Why did I take that, man? Yeah, I'm just flagged. I'm just flagged. Yeah, I could have just thrown away the queen with a check. Instead, I'm a div and didn't do that. They've got this. I'm dead. Okay. Unlucky. Nice, Mark. Wait, you made that off the flipping... off the dome piece. Yeah, it's raps. It's absolute raps. GG. GG, Mr. Shark Logic. I feel like I could have had a win there. I feel like after knight h3, surely I was doing well. Like knight here, queen g5. I guess that's a problem. Well. Well. Treeman, I don't know if I have the mental bandwidth right now to play more 10-minute games. I should probably go to sleep, honestly. Or, what was Mark's... Actually, hold on. Who's 2000? Offside is 2000. I need... Is anyone 2000 in Bullet or Blitz? Hit me with a request if you are. Because I'm all about growing that page, baby. I need someone who's 2000 plus in Bullet or Blitz. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm tired, maybe an understatement. I will definitely wrap up soon. I kind of want to strive on forward for slightly longer. Just to see. 10 minutes feels Like it's not gonna. Oh, here we go. Here we go. No, I think he took back that it has to be in the pool. Right? Where's it? Mark, please clarify. This is true. Okay, you can ask someone not to resign. 2,000 plus though. So like I can say, is this okay? I hope this is okay. I mean, it's clearly. I'm probably just gonna lose straight up against Flipping the Beal, who's actually just cracked his hella chess, and he's playing H3. Like, look at this. Look at this mature prep. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Seated Union, thanks very much for... Yeah, no, of course, of course. Nabil's gonna try and win. You can trust that. He's basically gonna play a London system, though. Okay. I think I'll go for this. Nice. Nice. Later Newton. Evening's a stretch though. Jesus, it's not quite the evening anymore. It's deep into the night, and I'm suffering immensely. It's Castle Queenside. That's maybe a bit unfortunate. Here, there's none of this. Okay, there's no increment on this, which I should be marginally scared of. Although, I don't know. You don't want to let me take this, do you? Maybe you can. I don't really buy it because of knight b8. I don't know. People have different time zones. Yeah, I know, but I assumed he was bidding me a fair evening. Maybe that was narcissistic of me, but this is my stream, so this feels like a reasonable assumption. Oh no, in fairness, he said, lads, forgive me. Forgive me. Okay, I'll go here. Nah, maybe I should have traded queens. Yeah, of course, mate. Skeng Biscuit. Legend. Absolute legend, thank you so much. Bro thinks everything's fine. Okay. I don't think this is unreasonable. I want to align my bishop on this diagonal. Absolutely, yeah, Skeng's been about. Let's not forget. Skeng is an OG, an original gangster. Perhaps. This does look like an open B file, but also, I don't know if you can really do much about that. I don't know if you can particularly do much about that. Oh, let's go. Let's go, Mark. That could have been tough. That could have been immensely tough. Okay. Not that the trade's exactly the most romantic thing, but... I bring the bishop back. I'm very much consolidated. Pleasing time advantage up 2 pawns. Just very, very clean. You're a 64-year-old mother of 3, but thank you. Skeng Biscuit, how did I refer to you that it wasn't acceptable based on the fact that you're a 64-year-old mother of 3? How many 64-year-old mothers of 3? This is just, I'm just throwing this out there. Do you reckon have YouTube accounts called Skeng Biscuit? That's just what I'm thinking. Now, I'm not saying you're being, you know, deceitful. I'm not saying you're being disingenuous. I'm not saying these things. I am suspicious. That's all. Suspicious. Simply suspicious. Right, I need to make sure I keep a decent bit of time on the clock. I'm handling this embarrassingly solidly, honestly. I should be playing with far less... maturity. Here, Evan, thank you so much. Hold on. Let me lock in. Let me lock in. What am I doing? I'm clearly dying for a queen trade, and it is embarrassing. It is majorly embarrassing. Right. I need Mr. Panda Man to not resign. That's what I need. That's what I need. I desperately need to not see resignation from Mr. Panda Man. Hey, Mr. Panda Man, play a song for me. I might get mated here as well. There's always that. There's always that very, very, very plausible possibility. Oh, I also need you not to flag, Mr. Panda Man. I also desperately need you not to flag here. You're gonna flag. Come on, man. No. This was such a great chance. This was such a great chance. Oh, that's fantastic. Okay, well, now I've lost. Jesus Christ. Okay. I mean, that's just insane. Just absolutely insane. I could have just won that. I was thinking far too much of, you know. What the hell? GG, man. GG. I don't know why you just gave me that, but I respect it. I respect it. Why didn't I promote? Oh, dude, fascinating question. Fascinating question. Christ, on a bike. It's clearly too late. I mean, honestly, I deserved the win, clearly. I just... What was that? Flipping out, man. I thought I was gonna clutch up. I thought I was gonna... What the hell is this doing rated? Right, not Will Taylor chess. I'm gonna try my best to appease Mark. Okay, or not. Damn it. It ruined my whole pre-move swag, man. What the hell? I mean, this is... I'm just going for the flag here. I hope that's clear. I hope that's very, 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 very clear. Oh, hold on. 691. I think I slightly underestimated my opponent. I didn't think they'd be remotely going for anything there. Hold on. I need a bit of revenge there. That was a minus 16 elo. I just assumed my opponent was not even thinking. Right, let me win a convincing game now and not pre-move 10 times in the opening for no reason. Yeah, I mean, again, bullet rating means wildly little to me. Takes bishop c5. Come on, dude. Come on, dude. Come on, dude. Come on, man. Blumenfeld, baby. Blumenfeld, baby. There we go. And that is game. Nice. Okay, that's good, because I gained back 0 of that 16 elo that I just lost. So, yeah, always a good thing. Hello, Maxwell. Hello from Colorado. What a wonderful thing. You're here from Colorado. Alabama, Arkansas. I do love my... Play... Oh, dude, please play Rook E8. Nah, man. Or Rook F8, I guess. Dude, Rook F8. Not Will Taylor. All I need you to do is play Rook F8. Please. Please do it. Please. Will Taylor, why would you ruin my fun? I'm just going to have to do boring things. Just give up my queen because you're not going to notice you can take it. That kind of boring thing. Yeah, boring. Rook F8 would have been nice. I was praying for a central smother. I could have maybe provoked it more. Like, okay, imagine here, they go Rook F8 to defend the pawn. Double check here. Here. Would have been clean as hell. Missed M2. Did I miss M2? Probably. Yeah, probably. Wants a rematch, right? Let me just get the let me get it back in blood real quick. Let me gain 0 of the elo that I just lost back. Bullying a 600. Oh my lord, it's the flipping WTC, baby. It's the WTC Gambit. It's D5, D4, D3. WTC Gambit against a 600. This is the real test. Will it work against a 600? If it does, I think we might be onto something here. I think we might be onto something extremely serious. That's an incredible move. You'd imagine they tried to castle there. You would imagine. I mean, maybe they didn't. But, you know, you would imagine they did. What the hell, Jake? Wow. 18 months is incredible. That's... you're a legend, man. You're a massive legend in the Will Taylor chess community, and I hope you're aware of that. This guy's playing like remarkably well. I mean, he played like a complete buffoon about 10 seconds ago. But I could take this. Excuse me. Alabama, Arkansas. I do love my... Whoa, oh, I meant to take the bishop, man. Sometimes you just fall a little short. Or not. Right, normal turn of chess, get absolutely cooked. Get out of my face. Get out of my face, dude. Get out of my face. Right. It's nearly 2 a.m. Do I go to sleep? 1 minute 3 check. What is the point? You know? What is the point in this game? That's my question. Probably shouldn't have allowed that. Although, you can't give me any checks immediately. Here, there is a check, but I can take with the knight. I don't have to take with the king and get hit with another check. I mean, once 2 checks have been given, the game's kind of over. Even a young man needs sleep. Listen, I do know I need sleep, however, I'm having what could maybe be described by, I don't know, some kind of fool as a good time. GG. You didn't even get a single check off Shark Jake. Don't ever challenge me to this variation ever again in your life. Right. I just sleep is not calling me right now, even though it should be. It really seriously should be. I wonder. I was hopeful to get a little Patreon. Ooh. Membership. Hold on 1 sec, sorry. Okay. What's going on? Chess 960. Right, I want to have a little look at some variants, actually, because this is appropriate right now to play variants. I think... What the hell? Chess with checkers. What the hell? Oh, I guess... So it's basically blindfold, but not quite blindfold. Setup chess is kind of fun. Play both sides of the team. What the hell does that mean? Oh, what? Maybe in like a... Okay. What is this? Man, there are some pretty cool, cool variants. Right. Who wants a game of this? Who wants a game of this? Okay, someone send me a game of... Someone send me a challenge in setup, please. Send me a challenge in setup. might decide to become a setup wizard. That might be on the agenda. Alabama, Arkansas. I do love my mom and pop, but not the way that I love you. Yeah, of course. I'll go here. Can you guys send me challenges of that, by the way? Is that something that you can do? I feel like you must be able to, right? Why did I trade that? I need to go to the variance page. Okay, I will go to the variance page. Let me just quickly blunder a fork. And blunder a knight. The hell was that? Yeah, sleep is next. Sleep is next. I'm going to the variance page quick though. And I'm going to hop into setup. We're just going to finish with some complete nonsense. Setup chess. Okay, Shark Logic has sent me a challenge. Right, so setup chess, I believe you take in turns to effectively place pieces. So we start with the queen here. So you've got 39 points of material to spend, and I believe at the final moment you have to place the king, and then you play the game from there. So, I mean, I have no idea, absolutely no idea, if this is a reasonable variant or not. I think what I'm gonna do is stack a few rooks here. Be kind of economical. Okay, I'm going like this. I'm gonna build up a little. I'm gonna build up a little. Oh, you can't place pawns. You've got to place them either here or... Damn it, okay. I didn't know that. Cool. It is pretty cool. I am a fan of this. See, they can't place a pawn here, which means that probably early doors I'll get some interesting position there. Right. We're building a little bit of a bunker for most likely where our king will end up. Hold on, can you place any pieces there? Oh, I assume you can't. I assume everything has to be in here. Okay, that's pretty cool. I didn't know that. Right, we're just gonna stack 3 rocks. You see, they spent money on a queen, and it's not obvious to me that queens are necessarily the greatest idea. They could be. I'm not saying they're not. This might... I might not be the wisest of men. Can you place your king? Can you play more what? Can you place more than one kings? More than one kings? Kings. I might put like a bishop here, for instance. I think I should play something other than rooks and pawns. I might place a queen. You know what? Let's go here. The thing is as well, the time starts while you do the setup, so like all you're thinking... I don't know, the 3 rook stack. Right, I'm protecting this. I'm thinking that this is going to be strong. And that then I can maybe... Whoa! Ah, I see. I see. Very sneaky indeed. How about that? How about that, dude? How about that? Okay, I only have 9 points of material left. I could place a queen. I could also just place another rook here. This might be the most beast-like structure. Hold on. See, they've telegraphed where their king is going to be now. So I get to make this decision. And put a knight here. That's what I get to do. And then I get to put another pawn. And I guess I'm going to put it right here. And then I get to tuck my king gorgeously here. Right. I think I've got a better position. It's their move now. But I mean, they take this. Surely I just nab this queen, right? I guess that was the immediate problem, that this was under fire, and I'm thinking that, like, I just take here. You can grab this, but... Oh, Jesus Christ, what's happening? I was kind of still minded that this was, like, 3 check. Right, here? Okay, these pawns are just surely unbreakable. Surely they're unbreakable. Okay. I think I made a mistake here. No, maybe not. Maybe not. Having this... I bet there are like 5 people watching right now. Yeah, this is not... Listen, everyone's still here. You're a legend. Thank you so much. Oh no! I suck immensely at this game. Let me take care though. Yeah, I should probably go to sleep. Let's be honest. I think I must go to sleep after this. This has gone far too long. This has gone far too long. I am excited though to try and do some kind of subathon style thing, even though it makes little sense. Listen, I appreciate it a lot, Jose. Yeah, I think I'm just losing now. It is a very cool concept. Okay, right. How the hell are you mating me is my question. That's my question. You know? How the hell do you think you're mating me? Do you think you're going bishop here? Plausible. Dude, they could have taken that rook a billion times. Fantastic. I'm going to start with this. Then I get to take here. Right, okay, they could have just taken the rook. Now I think... GG sharp logic. No, my setup rating tanked. Right, that made no sense. I am so sorry. I was still in the mind that it was like 3 check, I think. Like, I wasn't playing it like it was chess. It just looked so not remotely like chess. Okay. Final. That was a bit of a waste of time. I do apologise. GG, I guess. It was... To say GG after that... Nice, Mark. Good stuff. Okay, I want to end on a high note. That was not a high note. We're going to end with a strong game of Blitz. Just to give me more of a buffer above 2,000, I blundered away some elo in the early hours of this morning, and that's frankly not good enough. Do a few more games, Jake. I'm falling asleep, mate. I'm falling asleep. There is very little to incentivize me right now to do a few more games, as I'm probably going to spend those games losing quite badly, repeatedly. Now, this, I get hit with some discovery, and then they take this, which is why that sucks. I want to do it, I really want a knight here. But here you just take, I go here, you take. It's maybe something interesting. Right, we'll see. Worst case scenario, they win a pawn. This looks cool. No? You take, I take here, king h8, I can recapture. Okay, nice. We get the knight on f5. They are also going to take this, and that's not good. It's quite bad, in fact. I'm going to grab this, and I'm going straight in here. Take my knight. Be my guest. Be my guest. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, Jose. Let's see the extra. Hell yeah, man. I think I want to open the G file. Unfortunately, I am losing this piece. Yeah, no, I should have gone to sleep 10 hours ago. I can't believe I just played another game of flipping Blitz. This is like, and it's the game to take me under 2,000, which is going to bug me and mean I don't want to go to sleep. So there's that. So now I'm going to go for, again and try and redeem it. And that's going to end up in a very vicious cycle of just repeated loss. Just over and over and over and over again. You know, that's kind of what is on the cards right now. Unless I can clutch up here, you know, hide under an umbrella pawn, get some counterplay with a pin pawn here, and maybe just maybe, dude, if I had time. No, I don't. Queen g6, hg6, rook g6. Do you have knight here? I feel like I don't care. I feel like I don't care. Yeah, it's sleep time. It's sleep time. What the hell is wrong with me? I do. There's a chance. There's a chance. There's no chance. This is gone. Everything's gone. God damn it. I mean, there's a chance they blunder me. I really thought king here for some reason. Yeah, this is insane. This is absolutely insane. Someone needs to, like, really tell me. I mean, I know Jose did. But, excuse me. New video where nice, Jake. New video, not exactly sure. But hopefully soon. I'll become a regular poster on that channel when I graduate. This is no... I think you just run, like always here. Yeah, it's complete wraps. Man, there could have been a mate there, though. You know, it feels like there might be. Time for bed, I do believe so. I do believe it is. Might as well play. Last game promise. And I've promised. So now it is really the last game. And I've promised, and I can't believe I've just gone again. But this is the last game. I cannot now change my mind on that. I really would like to leave this ELO above 2,000. It will bug me to no end if I've left it below. You absolutely can, Marshall. Not this weekend, unfortunately. Or maybe on Sunday, actually. I'll let you know, but for sure. For sure. I need to win this game. And you can expect a slightly earlier stream and a slightly more cognizant stream. Or cogent, or whatever the word is. I don't think either of those are the right words. Right. Stay up on time. I'm going to just play this like I need to win it to save my life. Because I do. Because I'm going to jump out of my building if I... Oh, dude, 19. Quick, man, do something interesting. That's far from interesting. I'm going to start with King V8 just in case I need to move this. Maybe D5, but it's not immediately possible. Speed, 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 speed. Speed, 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 speed. Yeah? My new job next time I'll still watch, but there'll be more demands. Of course. Of course. Very, very, very plausibly, Jake. I'm glad that you enjoyed them, though. It's clearly a style of content that I'm obviously very new to. So that's wonderful to hear that you think they're good. Thank you, man. You still going? No, I'm actually not. This is a zombie. To say that I'm still going is it's nonsensical. I've checked out mentally a long time ago, but I am still live. Yes, alive, not so sure. the hell is that? Jesus. I think in most of the videos, though, I did include that kind of information, Jake. I don't know. It's not, I don't have such a rigorous routine. You know, the mesocycles change. As is the way with mesocycles. What am I doing? Unpin this? I don't know. Okay. This doesn't seem ridiculous. Kind of does seem ridiculous now that I'm actually looking at it. See, I just want to do this, and there's no reason to do that. This pawn is painfully hanging. Ooh, that was an interesting one. Just need to move. So create a hook, classic. Absolute classic there. Just, what have I just done to my position, man? Come on. I mean, come on. It's so, I don't know, it's obvious that sleep deprivation will make you worse at chess, but you don't really realise just, like, the extent to which it can. The extent to which sleep is vital for any kind of cognitive performance. I mean, Christ on a bike. As slow as he... Dude, I'm not gonna flag. What the hell do you mean I'm gonna flag? I'm just up a clean pawn, dude. This is easy. It's the easiest game I've ever played. I don't know. I wasn't even doubting myself at all for any portion of this game. That's unfortunate. That's just unfortunate. What am I going to do about it? There, check. Takes, and I just lose probably. Fantastic. Let's just go for it. I'm happy about it. If bishop takes here... Do I lose? I don't think I lose. I could lose. Yeah, I don't think I lose. No, I lose. Okay, well, yeah, I mean, I wish I could say... Chess.com is so stupid. Unfortunately, Jake, I promised, so I cannot play another game. A pre-move should not take time. Lee chess is superior. I'm enraged. Alien Gambit Time phrases it like exactly how I just said it. Awesome. Right, yeah, that's kind of unfortunate. Right, guys, I always end streams, or not always, but very often on sour notes, because I don't know when to stop. Thank you very much for watching. Man, god damn. Right, I'm going to sleep. I'll see you guys soon. I'll post a video tomorrow. I'll post the Patreon video, of course, on Sunday. Thank you to all of those of you who are supporting me in the Patreon, and if not, maybe consider it. Check it out. Check it out. Just check it out. Just see if you'd like it. Check it out. I'll be rewarding, kindly rewarding those early patrons. We'll see. We'll see. Thank you very much for watching. I'll be back probably soon.